microphone was connected to
It's a good, like...
Cool, but echoing? Great. An excellent start for an excellent adventure. Hello and welcome, Saving Throw audience. We are so glad that you've joined us for part 2 of our wonderful adventure. To those of you who watched us last week, hey, welcome back. Good to see you. To those of you who are new and joining us and you're just like, this seems cool, I want to check it out. Well, you are in for quite an adventure. Wonderful cast, why don't you introduce yourselves?
Howdy, I'm Jackson Lansing. I am on Champions of the Earth here with the rest of everybody that you see here. You might know me as his writing partner. Might have seen me on Vast. And tonight I'll be playing Prince Adolphus Sex Coburg.
Royal Prince of England, the White Knight himself, champion of Lux, defender of Britannia's honor and glory. We're excited to see what kind of adventures
Couldn't
he
have
gets
said
into.
it better myself. That was great.
I like to be your herald.
I'm quite good at it. Full-time job from here on out.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I'm going to take half your money.
Damn it!
Sitting next to...
What kind of fool would sign that kind of bargain? Sorry.
Sitting next to the prince.
Hi, I'm Amanda Powers. I am playing Alice Abbott. I'm also on Vest, and I'm married to this guy.
Sorry, that was too much. Thank you. Alice Abbott, American socialite turned expatriate, as she now cuts a scene in London town, ostensibly in search of a suitor, but in reality living her best life, often masquerading as a young man about town, and being deeply involved with the women's suffragette movement, fighting for the rights of those that need it the most. Right?
Yeah.
High five.
Sounds correct.
And she knows jujitsu.
I do.
Hi, my name is Jesse V. Hill. I am the producer of the Champions of the Earth podcast and the audio designer and a game designer and a writer the rest of the time.
Yes. And
I was waiting for my herald.
no, I'm sorry. Step right up, boys and girls. Hey, feast yourself on your eyes on something mystic and arcane, like the likes of which you've never seen. The amazing, the wonderful Preston P. Peabody, international man of wonder, mystery, and the fantastique. For only pennies on the dollar, you too can have your mind blown into 10,000 pieces by his whirligigs, whiz-bangs, and wonderful wizardries. Preston Peabody, ask for him by name.
He just did that off the top of his head, ladies and gentlemen.
You like that? Was that good for you? I liked it.
That's good.
Thanks.
That's good.
Last but certainly not least.
Who should I introduce
Liar! Deceiver!
The traitor.
first? Myself. I'm Marcy Campos, game player and game designer, and sometimes educator. And I was playing in last week's stream Rosalind Thorne, actress, beautiful lady about town, scandal waiting to happen. Unfortunately for her, I'm currently playing Dread Hecate, ancient and powerful witch bent on a course of revenge.
So
I liked Rosalind better.
Oh, well, too bad for you.
and that needs no other introduction. Friends, tonight's game is going to be something a little strange, as our heroes who were once on the same side now are torn asunder. As one of their own has been kidnapped, her body stolen by a witch, the powers of which the world hasn't seen in millennia, while their other friend, the Irish lad Roshan, lies dead on the floor. We are Champions of the Earth. If you are excited by what we're about to do for you, the adventure we're about to unfold, I highly recommend and would ask you to check us out on Twitter, on our Facebook page, at our website, or anywhere podcasts can be juiced. Just search Champions Cast and you will find us, I swear to God, and if you're into this, wait till you check out the main line. A few last corrections. You guys are like, please God, you got us so amped, let us play. A few last moments from last game. I, Colin, am a newcomer to this studio, so a few of your strange customs were odd to me. As you sub and as you donate to Saving Throw, you are unlocking points. For every donation, we are unlocking power points that our players can spend to do awesome things. And every 25 gets us a question from the mystic and powerful Ikosogon.
Ikosogon!
Their boss.
Pretty good.
And lastly, a sub gets you one of your favorite players a reroll.
Woo!
So these are all things that I knew emotionally, but I did not know intellectually, and I also did not know that this little machine right here needed to be turned on. So communication wasn't great, but now it is on. Though it doesn't seem to be giving me any juice.
But
Oh, no,
No,
you
we're
just
good.
made words happen.
We're good.
Morpheus 930.
Nice.
Thank you.
Resub. Oh,
also,
shit.
by the way, last week, thank you, Anne, in person
Yes.
for my reroll. Thank you very, very much.
Yes, so from last week carrying over, Preston Peabody has one reroll, and the champions at large have one question of Ikosogon, which is good, because he ain't answering shit. The dice are ready.
Wait, so does it mean we do or don't get to ask him a question?
You do get to
got
ask
one.
him.
But he's not answering it.
Well, he's not answering
We could compel
previously.
him to
Yes,
answer
exactly.
right. And we
yes.
could. I could
Oh,
use two. I could
Morpheus.
use
Thank you.
oh,
I get the reroll.
What? What? Who is this person?
Morpheus. I mean,
Morpheus
Dread
just wants to-
Hecate could
You
use
can
one
do that?
too.
You can do that?
Yeah, that's amazing.
All right,
Yeah,
bring
you
it on.
choose who you give it to.
Let's see us die. Let's do it.
This adventure brought to you by Pamplemousse LaCroix. Pamplemousse LaCroix.
Not brought to you by Pamplemousse LaCroix because they don't sponsor us.
But Pamplemousse LaCroix, if you want to sponsor us.
Colin, you're obsessed with
Sorry, okay, my bad.
Pamplemousse LaCroix.
Stop.
Ghost water. Water as tasted by ghosts.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. We begin in the skies, above London town, the moon hanging full and bright, and for this moment, blood red. Across it sails like a serpent, a dragon, the likes of which London hasn't seen in millennia. Its coiling body, more eastern than western as it cuts across the stars, its blackness a silhouette. And inside the cockpit of this mechanical, yes, mechanical beast, we find Dread Hecate, once again in power.
Oh, yes.
Dread Hecate, where are you taking this beast?
To Siberia to go find the remains of my own powerful mech.
My God. Heading to Siberia, there to unite, perhaps empower, two devilish, disastrous machines.
That's right, I've got Rosalind's and I'm going back to collect my old one.
That's true. You do have Rosalind's. In fact, that poor girl is struggling. She's fighting. And in fact, it's kind of irritating. She's scratching at the back of your head. She's screaming, she's pounding.
Oh my God. Turn around.
You're in a theater. On a stage, one spotlight on you, Rosalind. There's no one else except for a voice. Who turns off its cell phone because it's the theater and you should not have your cell phone on
So rude.
Actually, really
in
good
the
point.
theater.
Turn off my cell phone.
So rude, so
Made
rude.
that happen.
Here, Rosalind doesn't have a weather crown.
No. You hear it. The slow clap. Excellently done. You were transcendent, amazing. Oh, everything we could have hoped for. And out of the shadows strides a girl, maybe 18, the flush of youth, her lips red, her skin so creamy, her hair thick, dark ringlets, everything a young ingenue should be. You were making so much noise, though. Shouldn't you be reclining, supine and relaxing after such a fantastic show?
Let me out. I'm so tired of this. I regret everything. I want to undo it. Let me out. Please let me out.
Yes, yes, good. Hold on to it. You have to be able to use that later. Don't let it all go now. We're going to need it. Oh, wait, I'm getting the sense that you're not happy with our deal.
You didn't say you were going to hurt them. You just said power. You just said I wouldn't just age and die and rot alone like everyone I know. You promised me strength. You promised me.
I did promise you, and this is exactly what you're going to get.
This isn't what I wanted.
The deal was the deal, and what you want isn't what you need. You don't know anyone who gets old? You don't know anyone who fights off death? Look at me. I'm older than history, and I'm more beautiful than you'll ever be.
Roshan didn't deserve it.
That foolish boy. I love a good ginger dummy. He died like your friends will die, like Ikasogan will die. And that is going to be because of you, and together we will be powerful. The world will pay.
I'm not going to let you do this. I will stop you. I'll find a way.
And as you struggle, you realize you hear a clattering. And though you couldn't see before, you're wearing chains. A manacle on one hand, a manacle on the other, and both chained around your throat. They're here, they're there, you can't see them, but you can feel them. And if you want one of those free enough, you can roll for it.
Spent all my power points
Hecate.
fighting this.
Oh, Rosalind spent a lot of her power points.
15. Do I get to add anything?
You get to add your main modifier.
All right. Well, luck. Yeah. Rosalind could use some luck. It's a 19.
And one of those manacles clinks free.
You don't own me, and I will not stay quiet.
And she's out. Damn that head. Damn that little girl.
Right. It's fine. She's still mostly kept up. And she's caved in. She'll give up before she gets out. Weak then and weak now. It's fine. I'm not letting anything stop me on my path of destruction. Everyone will pay. The world will be set right.
And everyone will pay. With that, we are going to bid adieu to Dread Hecate.
Bye!
Bye, you monstrous evil.
Thanks.
And farewell, Marcy.
Yeah, bye, Marcy. We love
See you
you.
in a minute.
Yay!
Meanwhile, down below, in the sewers where the ground has been ripped free, our three heroes stand shocked and awed. But there is no time to mourn their kidnapped friend. There is no time to gather yourselves, for you're each faced down by a monster of impossible proportions. In front of you, Prince, is Britannica,
Oh, right. I remember this now.
a giant, a female giant of rotten flesh, wearing Britannia's fair robes. She is English pride, she is courage, and she is dying from the inside, ready to take you with her.
Not today.
In front of you, Alice, thin and reedy, dressed in a fine man's suit, but made of chains. The Manlock.
The Manlock?
Yes! A trap that man represents, willing to bind you down and trap you forever.
Yes!
And in front of you, Preston, a diaphanous shape, shifting, moving, laughing faces, looking at you, judgmental, seeing you for all your flaws and all your lies, laughing, mocking, the jeer.
We're getting a lot of subs. Do we have more rerolls?
Oh, look at the thing. Yes, Rosalind has a reroll, but not Hecate.
Oh,
Nice.
Hey, thank you, somebody.
Jackson gets a reroll. Thank you, Blue Lynette.
Whoop whoop.
And KB Tibbs. You guys are mean. Hecate gets a reroll.
Ah.
All right, and PFW Scott. Right there to you.
Yay!
So
Thank
keep,
you.
Awesome.
Keep track of your rerolls, please.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was using those for PowerPoints.
We'll use these sweet gold ones. Oh no,
Sick.
these are all confusing.
Okay, yeah, whatever. You can do this however you want.
Okay, whatever.
I'm just gonna put a check mark
Yeah,
over
put a little
here.
check
I wrote
mark on
reroll
Yeah,
on
there
my-
you go.
on my
Good. Thank
sheet.
you.
I'll keep
Cool.
that
Yeah,
track.
great. Okay.
Okay, awesome. So, all right. So these things are like large beasts in
They
front
are
of us.
large beasts in front of you. They seemingly were crafted out of the darkness itself, and they are now looming above you, ready to destroy. And I need you each to roll for initiative.
I think large isn't like we're still
But we're still in our normal
like
bodies.
armor,
Yeah,
right?
you're
okay.
not in your
Okay.
mechs. They're not like mech kaiju size.
Oh, okay, okay.
They're like 10 feet tall.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, they're like a Steve
They're a
size.
Steve size. 17.
12.
15.
Jack is 17. Amanda is 15. And Jay is 12. Britannica is a 13. And Manlock is a 10. And, oh, Jeer goes last.
Nice.
All right, not bad.
Awesome.
You, my prince.
Indeed. I wield my sword of purest light, swinging it up above mine head and swinging it down upon the beast's dread skull. Britannia will not impersonate my. Britannica will not impersonate true Britannia for long. And so I'm going to use Fulcrum.
Okay, why don't you tell us what Fulcrum does?
Fulcrum, on a successful strike, my player's hit is confirmed. And then my next strike is also confirmed. And if I am properly, with my sword, if I'm properly confirmed, but meaning which I am critting, then I get a second strike, meaning that second strike is automatically confirmed and I can get essentially 2 hits guaranteed. With the potential for
another
actually
reroll.
3, 4, 5, or 6 hits as long as I keep critting.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Oh, and it does times 2 damage each time. All right, I'm gonna roll. Great. Oh, but oh, right, it's a successful strike. Right. Okay. It's a 10.
It is successful, which means it's a crit.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes!
All right. Rolling low, but rolling good. I smash down on its head with my smash down on it. I'm still getting the accent down. I smash down on its head with my cleaver and attempt to take off its lying head before it can spread more lies of Britannia.
Empire will fall.
Oh my god, exactly the same roll. 10.
20.
All right. But it says next turn strike is also confirmed.
Yeah,
What does
so
that
your
mean?
next turn, you all get
next
it
turn
automatically confirmed. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So how much damage did you do?
Just the times 2 damage. So 2. What is its? Does it have a power chart?
Ah, it does have a power chart.
Okay.
Your blade comes slashing down at it for ×2 damage.
It was. I had 2 damage.
And your blade crackles with raw light energy, cleaving into it and just cutting through its body. England will never die as you slash right through it. And it falls apart
Oh shit!
in 2 halves, annihilated.
Wow. And I land and look back at it, and I just sort of chuckle to myself.
It went down far easier than you expected, and as it burned away, it didn't fall apart like rotting hunks of meat or flesh. It kind of ripped apart like paper or shadows or like burning. It was light, right? It was it was not a solid kind of thing.
Okay.
They might look mean, but they might not. They might pack more of a bite than their bodies are built for brawn. Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
great. It's you, Alice.
Okay.
The chains shackle and clatter. Its whip-like hands.
What is this? What is happening?
Clatter, clatter, says its chains.
Okay, so my special technique is a chain, right? So
Yeah.
attack with no bonus.
Ironically.
Attack with no bonus, but for every successful attack, you get to perform an additional attack. Effects repeat.
Yes.
So I'm gonna pull out my whip and see what happens. So
All right.
let's do
And,
this.
and why don't we, just for the sake of the new audience, why don't you tell us what you look like, and then we'll just re-describe your physicality so people know what it is your suit looks like.
Oh. Right.
Want me to do it?
No, I'm just trying to remember what I said. I believe I said it was very much like kind of a version of what I'm wearing right now, because Alice is more comfortable dressed in like breeches and more, and kind of a middle lower class man's disguise. So it's comfortable and practical, and so that she can move around, and it's got like a little mask around. But it's all like a forest green is.
Nice.
Yeah.
A perfectly cut forest green men's suit.
Yes.
Love it.
All right.
So you're gonna try and
Made of armor.
Yeah,
right,
but
very solid, like
but made of
Kevlar.
some- yeah. Nat 20.
Dang. Okay.
Nat 20. So that makes it, since it is done with style. I'm gonna take the whip and kind of wrap it, like aim for the knees, basically. Wrap around the knees and to give it like a yank. Except that's what I was trying to do, but in advance, target and whip are both immobilized.
But you're chaining,
Right, I'm chaining.
so that means you get to attack again.
Oh, so it won't, even though it hit.
No, your whip whips out, wraps around its feet. You're able to pull it off its feet, and then you swoop back around, ready to smash it again.
Okay, yeah. I have to roll again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That would be a.
No bonus.
Oh, no bonus?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a zero bonus.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was a bonus to the damage.
No.
No, because then you wouldn't be doing any damage.
Yeah, it's
Or
no
that-
bonus
there's
to
a
your attack
percentage.
roll.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it was a
11.
11. No. Your second strike goes wide. However, after that first strike wrapped around its feet and pulled it off the ground, it crackles with icy cold energy and seemed to quench its kind of inner chain, its masculine fire that was inside of it. And the thing hits the ground and falls the fuck apart. Kaboom! Dead!
Well met, Miss Abbott.
Oh, is it just me, or was that a little too easy?
I believe we are fighting something much more akin to nightmares than to actual demons.
Oh. Okay. I mean, I guess it's good, right? It's dead.
It would be Britannia's turn, but she dead, which means it's Preston.
Okay. Yeah. Preston is a bit shook at the moment, but inspired by the show so far, Preston is going to use the wand and conjure a. It's sort of a projection, more or less, of himself to take most of the to basically like do the hitting for him and take most of the jeering, more or less. It's a beam attack, but it's a bit like an invention that Preston has been working on for some of his magician clients to project images using light.
Wow,
Across the
fascinating.
room.
My God.
And larger than life, on perhaps a large surface of some kind.
Alchemy. Foul alchemy.
Foul alchemy.
And that's an 11. And
That's a 1. So yeah, you're the laughing, no, fraud, weak, charlatan, and your beam as it kind of flickers to life and bang, 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 and each laugh. And
Don't
each
listen
one
to them,
is
Preston!
gone in a burst of light. The jeer is no more.
that was definitely too easy.
So, distraction?
I point my sword up into the air and I yell at the dragon above us. You see, foul Hecate? Do you see our power? Do you see what you are fighting? These are nothing to us. Bring back our friend now, or our rage will find you.
I'm looking at the folders.
And the dragon keeps flying.
Yeah.
No response.
Yeah.
You were looking at the folders.
I'm looking at the folders that were left behind that talk all about us.
Yes.
Can I see it? Do I?
As you're kind of inspecting, why don't you go ahead and roll for it? Okay. Roll a tactics roll for me.
Okay. Whoops, that's a crit 1. That's a nat 1.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Well, it's a 5 with my or it's a 4 with my tactics. But
right. It's not a.
Not good enough.
Well, I mean, it's still you can read. You have not lost the ability to read. So what you are finding is that it is it's a very intense dossier on each one of you. It includes things like police reports. It includes things like transcripts from various educational institutions. It includes things like locations of royal family members. They're pretty intensively made, you know, by someone who knows you well.
Is there anywhere else in the room to search? Like any other kind of searchable place? Can I look around?
That's a great question. Why don't you roll for it?
Okay. This one. Okay, so really, I think I can't really argue style here, but
Searching is probably tactics.
I don't have any of those.
Well, then you have rolled a 10.
Yay!
That's okay. You're searching around. It's a pretty barren cavern, except for like the 2 desks that you've kind of searched through. They have the dossiers. They have the bowl filled with blood and the map leading to Siberia. As you're kind of searching around, there is the statue that's in the middle of the room.
Okay, can I... Is there anything...
No, you can't see how to kind of do anything with the statue.
I've been looking up at the thing, and as it has no response, I sort of slowly just put my sword back on my back and turn back to the dossiers and sort of coldly. Those must be destroyed.
I agree, absolutely.
Is it not beneficial to know what they know about us? To keep...
I think it's beneficial to believe that they know everything about us.
There's no information. There's no information in there that would be beneficial for us.
What I saw was something that I do dread.
What's that?
The monster that came from me was something very specific to me, and not something that I speak lightly about to anyone. And I feel the same must be true for the 2 of you. That's something that's not in a dossier.
Actually, I have no idea why it looked like that.
I saw a mocking image of my very country. What did you see?
Just some dude in armor.
Thank you. I think it is best to assume that there is everything in those dossiers is known, and more. Hecate has Rosalind's mech. Hecate has Rosalind. Hecate has had Rosalind for a while.
What?
And Hecate knew how to kill Roshan. We are mortal, and we are in grave danger.
I'd like to roll a tactics check on the map that we found in an effort to... I know we already know that it's Siberia and that those are ley lines. What I'd love to do is plot the quickest course there as to get us there speedily with all available naval resources.
Okay.
That is an 11.
Okay, great. As you're looking at this map, you're right. There is the Navy would take at least a solid 3 to 4 days. They'd take an upper course through the ice flows. It's navigatable. Most people don't realize, but the English Navy its sea power is what they do. So they have a path that they could make. However, you three are uniquely suited to traverse. Why don't you, for the sake of our audience, tell us about your personal mechas?
Mine's already been met. My mecha is large whale, a white whale capable of traversing the seas at high speed and even swimming through land. Of course, the flagship.
Mine is a wild Mustang, and her name is Freedom.
Yeah.
Because Alice is not at all subtle.
And
Mine is a peregrine falcon, which is the fastest animal in the world.
so between you, you have an incredibly fast flying bird, a Mustang that you know for a fact can travel at incredible speeds, and your own whale that can phase through land itself.
So a distraction is what it was. It
Almost
used
assuredly a distraction, but it was a very brief distraction, which leads me to believe that Hecate doesn't need a lot of time.
Indeed, she has Rosalind's mecha. She can travel at speeds unheard of by even the British Navy.
So, Alice would like to roll to see if she understands what they were even talking about before about ley lines and whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
You have, just so it's that you've probably had a passing familiarity with these words have been thrown around quite a bit. So really the question is...
I don't know what that means.
Okay,
is
no,
what
totally.
I'm saying, so.
The ley lines are essentially flows of energy that crisscross the world. The details of which are strange because it is the arcane, but it's essentially currents of power that flow like a Gulf Stream.
Mm-hmm.
It is most likely connected to what gives us our powers and the origins of all the energies therein.
Okay.
And they're all seeming to intersect at this particular location in Siberia, which the witch is going to.
You two remember to take a PowerPoint for killing that thing before.
Oh, I worry. I worry not just for Rosalind's safety, or England's safety, but rather for the safety of the world. If this location in Siberia, if it were corrupted by the magic of that witch goddess, it would be, well, fairly certain that the rest of the world's energy would be corrupted, and our own power might become unable to stop Hecate, or perhaps even gone from the world forever.
Just for a moment. What would we do if it wasn't Rosalind? If Rosalind was with us, and we had met an evil witch, and the evil witch was going to do those things, what is the first thing we would do?
Why, I would alert my brother the king and marshal all naval forces,
And then And we would go there as quickly as possible.
Aye. And we would...
We could almost assuredly not do that this time. She will be expecting it.
As you two are having this tactical discussion, am I correct to assume that maybe Alice is getting a little bored? Or at least a little bit, this is kind of top level. Are you engaged in this?
Yeah, a little bit. I was just about to say something, actually.
I'm so sorry.
But that's okay. You didn't interrupt. I was just... I see no point in pretending that that Rosalind is not involved, because she is. We cannot do, even if we wanted to, the same thing, because this is our friend.
Exactly. But we can't, yes, and we can't do what she would expect us to do, or she will surely be ready for us, as she was ready here.
How do you understand the connection between Hecate and Rosalind? Is she still there?
We were manipulated here, and we saw her for a second.
Did we?
She did apologize to us. She did. We did see her for a second.
Aye, indeed.
She's an evil witch. How do you know she hasn't killed Rosalind already?
That was Rosalind speaking. There's no point in the witch using Rosalind's voice like that. She'd been using Rosalind's voice to hide this entire day. In fact...
If she killed Rosalind, Rosalind would look exactly like Roshan right now.
It is safe to say, somewhere, deep in the mind of that beast, still lies the woman we know. We must save her, or attempt to save her, or we'll truly have been lost, and could not, in good faith, call ourselves champions. But how to save a woman trapped inside an enemy we must defeat?
I'm tapping my badge again.
All right. As you tap your badge, is anyone frustrated yet?
No.
Preston's a little frustrated, but he's doing what he normally does now, which is to be tactical.
Yeah, I think going back to the...
yeah, I'm very frustrated.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to go up to Ikosagon's thing
And as you prepare to go up to Ikosagon's chamber, you lash out. You kick the statue. And
What statue?
the statue,
The
this
giant
giant
one?
statue
Oh.
that's looming over you, this gigantic. You kick it, and it sounds like a thunk. Not a crack, not a stone, but a
Like hollow?
like hollow.
What? Preston, it's hollow.
Okay. My initial instinct is to blow it to bits, but instead I'm going to inspect it very carefully. This is the sort of thing that seems like a magical, like the kind of thing, like false bottoms, and if it's hollow, there must be maybe a secret way in or something like that, so I'm going to look for that. I think that's a tactics.
I mean,
Tactics logic?
and it's
Or
probably
is it subterfuge?
No. I'm just saying you probably also have a personal trait you could throw
I do,
into this
yes,
as well.
that's what
This would
I'm-
be tactics logic.
Yes. And I am going to use one of my personal traits, which is mechanical genius. I can use these 3 times to give myself another +3. So that is a 20.
And that's a success. Your fingers trace the edges, and you find a small clasp at the base. Invisible to the eye, but definitely tactile between your fingers. Do you open it?
Yes. But with my usual care, and I feel that with a 20.
With your fingers are deft. You click it ever so gently, ding, and it ding, opens up. The base of this statue is hollow, and inside, the drunken Scotsman.
That's unexpected.
Wait, what?
it's
That's
the name of the
that's
bomb.
the missing weapon.
Yeah, the bomb. Is it active?
It's not armed. No.
Good.
Oh.
With my training in weapons, I secure the weapon.
Okay, you can move in. It's not armed, so it's relative. I mean, you can move it safely. It's nitroglycerin. You were correct in your previous analysis. It's incredibly, you don't want to fucking drop it.
No, I don't. What I want to do is transport it to Icosagon's lair and then transport it to the nearest stockade, there to be, or armory, there to be secured by British Armed Forces.
So you want to bring it to Icosagon's lair. Okay, now
I just need to, unless I can do a site-to-site transport. Yeah, there's no
right.
point in me carrying this across the city.
Great. So you're slamming onto your comms?
Yes, I'm trying one more time. Dash it, man! Are you there? You owe us answers!
Roll for it, please.
That's a 9. I don't know, with what?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Empathy? We don't have persuasion.
Oh, I'm sorry, not persuasion. Yeah, empathy.
All right, that's an 11.
Okay. This badge bleeps to life. And you hear, "How can I trust you?"
How can you trust us? How can we trust you? You clearly knew something. You threw us out of your lair.
I knew one of you could betray me.
And now you know which one it is, so the rest of us have to be fine. Let us in.
And the three of you glitter, beam out, and appear in Icosagon's chambers with the drunken
giant
Scotsman,
weapon.
a giant bomb.
Now hear me, man, quickly. Transport this weapon to the nearest armory before it goes off and destroys all of us.
Perhaps the farthest armory.
Matters not to me.
What is this?
Are you listening to the words coming out of my mouth? Do what I ask, or find yourself exploded.
Whoa,
Whoa.
threaten Icosagon?
Christ, man. If I wanted to have bickering, I would have stayed in the royal family's chambers. Please, using your almighty power, would you see in your good and infinite nature to send this weapon to those who can make sure that it doesn't explode in the middle of London?
I don't know that I like anybody's tone in this room right now. I'm just gonna say that.
You wished for me to remove of a weapon when we need it most.
What good?
Dash it, man. Put it somewhere useful.
What good do you have for a massive nitroglycerin weapon? I have a whale that can level a city, sir.
It seems, if it is your wish, we will remove all things from the table. But you do not know the danger you are walking into.
I think it's pretty clear, actually.
Answer me this, before we go any further. Is Rosalind still able to get in here?
Absolutely not.
Well, then this is the safest place in the world, man.
Fair. Were this to explode here, would you find yourself, dead?
Icosagon, the walls kind of glitch and glitter for a moment, changing 1,000 different colors. It hits it with 1,000 little beams of dip, 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 and Icosagon's like, it's fucking like, the room goes black. Then kind of boots back up. I will keep this here out of Hecate's hands. But know this, champions. Deception lies at every corner. Know that in keeping this weapon in my chambers, in my heart, I am trusting you more than anything I have ever trusted. If there is a question of trust, know that it goes both ways. For this weapon could harm me in disastrous circumstances.
Then again, man, I ask you, why not remove it? If you have information as to why we need this, will you please share it with us? I believed for a time we were partners, you and I, and these other Britannian citizens. And yet, here we stand, with one of our own gone, with another of our own dead, and we can have, and Mr. Peabody is quite correct, we have no way of understanding how this has happened, except to know that you have withheld from us the circumstances of our friend's disaster, withheld from us the circumstances of our own friend's mind control. Where does it stop, man? When do you tell us who you are and why we fight?
And here I was thinking we had trust. There are things I cannot explain to you. You know this, Adolphus.
But why?
Because you are but apes.
Sir, I am a member of the British royal family. I am very much not just another ape.
And yet you trust us with tasks this monumental, and yet call us mere apes. That does not seem to match to me.
You are wonderful, amazing, creative.
Spare me. Just spare me. That's not what I meant. I meant you clearly think us capable of amazing things. Yet why are you hiding the true purpose behind what we are doing for you? It makes no sense.
I do not wish to see you fail, but I cannot reveal everything.
Well, how about anything?
So how about...
One thing. Any secret.
I know what I want, but...
Any
Mr. Peabody.
question.
Please.
Wait, how about you? No.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
This is
Yeah,
allowed?
we can
All
discuss.
right.
Yeah, what's up?
I want to know how to pull Hecate out of her.
I mean, yes, quite. I would perhaps more. I would be perhaps slightly more interested in why it is that Hecate is interested in paying back the world at all. What is it that what core conflict lies at the center of this, and perhaps it can be negotiated peacefully.
All right. So do you want to ask how do we kill or appease Hecate?
Tricky question. Stagecraft. I like it. Miss Abbott, any objections?
I just want to know how to get Rosalind back.
That's what I mostly want.
As do we all.
Just, yeah, ask whatever you want. I don't care.
All right. One question. That's what it's to be?
The glowing light nods.
We stand a better chance of keeping you safe, of keeping the world safe, if we can address the critical danger at the moment. A powerful witch, god, Baba Yaga, all of these things, none of these things, now possesses the power of a champion and our friend. How do we destroy that influence or free it and make it have peace?
How do you make it free to stop it at peace? One question well asked.
Peabody takes a bow.
Been to a lot of Comic-Con panels. Yeah.
Dread Hecate has very few weaknesses. And what weaknesses she once had, I cannot guarantee she still does. I thought she was destroyed, annihilated, centuries ago. And yet I was wrong then. With my answer, you must know I may be wrong once again. But what I know is this. Dread Hecate was once one of you. My champion, my hero, a warrior of light who burned away the darkness with her fury and strength. Beautiful, but proud. When last, like all of you, she draws power from her mech, her creature part of the hub that connects her to the ley lines of the world. Were you to annihilate the remains of her mech on Earth, perhaps you would weaken her. She is also riding your friend's body, our friend's body. Poor Rosalind. Twere you to end Rosalind, you would end the threat of Dread Hecate.
That's not an option.
Never, man.
Absolutely not.
Sacrifices must be made.
Never, man. I have heard so much about sacrifice in my life. I've known my life as a sacrifice to the crown. I've seen my brother sacrifice everything for the good of England. I saw my mother sacrifice her life at the throne of this damned country sometimes. See what you've made me do, man? You've made me besmirch the name of England. I would have you remember that you reside in our country and not the other way around. Your ley lines, your rules, your power. It is a boon, and it has protected our world and us apes, as you call us, safely for many years. But if I am to be understood, we are under attack by one you lied to, by one you disgraced, by one you kept in the dark and only allowed to ask one question. I believe we are being attacked by someone I cannot, for any reason, guarantee isn't my friend indeed, except that they have harmed our friend Rosalind. If the four of us cannot be blamed for you, then Rosalind can clearly not. We could all be on the same side against you, Icosagon, unless you can please answer us why it is that Hecate is such a threat. What does she have against you? Why did she turn away? What is it that the champions are here to fight?
Enough!
Damn it. It's a good try.
Lenience
On character.
I have given you. You think your country would exist without my intervention? For centuries, I have sought a team of your strength. I have made mistakes, dreadful mistakes. But you 5.
Dreadful, I see what you did there.
Now you 3. I thought this time I had done it right. Adolphus, your English strength and determination is boorish, but you may be the leader that this team needs. Why do I fear Hecate? The same reason I fear you. The same reason I fear any of you. Once you have my power, once you are my champions, I am weak. I give you my strength. I trust you to wield it. And as long as you have that power, I am not the master of my own destiny.
You trust us to wield it, but you don't trust us to know why. That doesn't make any sense. From a self-preservation perspective. You're sending us as agents of you, and you're sending us out blind. How does that help you? How does that protect you? How does that protect any of us?
For centuries, monarchs have done this. Blinded by pride. By the idea that we do not understand what you do. And yet, if Miss Abbott is any indication, all people deserve all the information, all the rights, and all the abilities. For all people can rise.
And also, we're wasting time.
This is true.
What is wrong with you? I don't understand.
I have given you the information that I can. Adolphus, Preston, Alice, I am not perfect. I am merely a perfect solid. Because he's an Icosigon. Oh, shit. Sorry. I mean...
I am perfect. Yes, that's great.
When you return, and I pray you return with Rosalind, our friend, perhaps it is time we do things differently. Perhaps it will be time for you to know more.
Yeah, if we return at all, going in unprepared.
I have done everything I can. You are champions for a reason.
Right then. We are wasting time.
Aye.
I will keep the Scotsman. If you need it, it will be yours.
This is useful then. If we find the mech, then we can use the Scotsman.
If we believe that will do the trick, seems like it's quite primitive technology next to that of Icosigon. But
Still, it blows up, it blows up.
if it blows up, it does blow up. All right. To the flagship then, and you to yours.
Plan. You are still bringing the Navy. We're not just going by ourselves.
Aye. We'll have them stand off the Russian border as much as we can.
Can you use your great whale to clear the path and get them there faster?
As best I can, yes. They'll have some difficulty keeping up with me, but...
And can you transport Rosalind's?
Rosalind's is the dragon.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Alice. Can you transport Alice's?
Oh,
if need
Steve.
be. But I do believe Miss Abbott can ride cross-nation.
Oh, fair enough. Take a different route, both of you.
Don't know that going separate is a great idea.
I have an errand that I need to run, and I'm faster than you.
Then, Miss Abbott, would you like to join me on the flagship, deploy your mech once you are there?
Yes, please.
it was a 4-day sail for the Navy, with your ship clearing a path, essentially as like an ice runner. I'd say we could bring that down to 2 days.
Great, let's do it.
Okay.
Actually, can I roll to see if I can get there in 1 day?
Why not?
That's a tactics check?
That can be a tactics check.
Great, that's 21.
Yes. All right, well, I'm going to roll as the natural world. Woohoo! But the natural world cannot stand up to a determined prince on a mission. Stand down, world. Britain is coming.
Stand ho! All right, so yeah.
And America.
Just on the
We're tagging along.
bow of the ship. I'm just like pointing forward, and Abbott's like, me too. The little American flag.
So if you're riding, you do not need to summon your mecha. You can summon your mecha when you get there, because a giant robotic horse would not fit inside a giant robotic whale. But
Right.
they are both huge.
Yeah, everyone knows.
Yeah, as everyone knows, the relative sizes of these gigantic mecha kaijus. Do you have a mecha
I do.
mission?
I do, but I intend to use it on the second half.
The second half of the
Preston
journey?
needs to go to his workshop.
Okay. So while you beam down to the two of you beam down to the flagship. Hop, Admiral on the bridge.
Very well, Smitty.
What are your orders, sir?
We're ice running through the Great North, headed for Siberia. This is the exact location, and I pointed out on the map.
I'm trying to pass as a boy in particular as I come with him.
Just doesn't even notice. Mission accomplished. The old frozen north path, sir.
Aye.
Most safety or speed?
Oh, speed.
Aye, aye, sir. And the crew rushes to their places.
Mr. Abbott, if you'd like to join me on the bridge, we'll find our way there.
Certainly, sir.
And as you two head to the bridge, the flagship pulls into the Thames and begins to take off.
Can I have a beat with her just before we do that?
Absolutely.
So as we step onto the bridge and sort of have an area to the front where I stand and sort of have you there ideally. And we're looking out as over the Thames, and we're literally just going out of London right now. And Adolphus just stands up really straight, hands behind his back. Just goes. I'd very much like to apologize.
Huh? What?
Twice today, I believe you have seen perhaps the not the best side of me. First, I would very much like to apologize for misidentifying Roshan as your man-lover. I understand that was rude of me. I was taught differently, but I am perhaps a product of an older time.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine, I guess.
Thank you. Secondly, I would like to apologize for losing my temper there with Icosagon. The man sounds a great deal like my brother, and it can create a bit of friction when I feel like I'm being held in the dark.
Yeah, at least you're allowed to get angry when you feel that way.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. I thought that was pretty obvious. I get angry also, you know. I get frustrated. They tell me even less than they tell you. Even when I'm dressed like this. So, you know, could have it worse. Anyway, all I really care about is saving Rosalind. Everything else is just white noise.
On this, we are in full agreement. We will get her back.
Well, that's the plan. The poorly formed, barely existing plan.
Plan or not, we earn the right, and we ride with friends.
A couple less than we're used to, but sure.
I can see how uncertain Alice is, and I'm sort of... I call Smits to attention. Smits!
House up!
I turn to Alice. You know, we have a kitchen on board this thing, and quite a good chef. Is there anything you would particularly like? Just yell it at Smits.
Absolutely, sir. Anything you'd like.
Can you make some strawberry scones?
Strawberry scones, cream, or lemon?
All of it.
Absolutely. It shall be done. So.
I sort of chuckle as he leaves. Good. The lemon is delicious, but the cream is divine.
And we pivot across to your workshop.
Preston's workshop, and specifically the secret back part of the workshop where the real shit is.
Okay, why don't you paint us a picture of what that means?
Right.
I feel like it's a rich, tasty atmosphere.
There's the normal workshop where Preston builds illusions for some of the world's greatest magicians and showmen. And then behind that is the workshop where Preston is taking not only what he has learned from all of those things, but everything that he has learned from his adventures with the League of Champions and from the technology that powers their suits and all of those things.
Okay.
Reginald, oh yes. Good boy, Reginald. Reginald, if you would be a dear and go and fetch the thing you acquired for me.
Oh.
And Reginald
Sassy bird.
flies away.
It probably will take a minute.
It will.
He says, I've only just been training my trained dove to carry objects and also perhaps a little sleight of claw. It should be said that Preston doesn't fucking trust anybody right now at this moment. So I am in my safe place,
Yeah.
where I make all of my plans, and more importantly, where I keep a few things. I do basically trust Alice, and I do basically trust Adolphus, but having worked in show business as long as I have, I know that sometimes it's very difficult to miss something that's going on over here when something flashy is going on over here.
Indeed.
So Preston is going to do two things
Okay.
while I wait for Reginald to
Okay.
come back.
Yes.
The first thing I'm doing is I am going to communicate with the Order of Magicians.
Of course.
I have, in exchange for having provided all of the great magicians and illusionists of the world with their many tricks and ploys, they owe me one.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
have given them a way, based kind of on the technology that we use, but much more primitive, a way to send voices through the air wirelessly across great distances.
Oh, man, you can't give out that kind of arcanium.
It's very careful. No, but that's the thing about giving it out to magicians, because magicians are the one group that you can trust to never reveal a secret.
All right.
So I am going to call the assorted magicians Carter, Laurent, Dante,
Oh, the heavy hitters.
H,
He's
Yeah.
calling together a
who
council of
doesn't normally
magicians.
believe in all of this stuff, and I have a question for them based on all of their study of arcana that they use in their shows and may or may not be tapping into. Preston doesn't get involved in that, but he's seen enough to know that it might be other magicians might also be doing real magic.
Okay. So, is there a magician in particular you want to call?
I'll do Dante, who does a lot of the mystic,
yes.
the mysticisms.
Okay, great. So you go to your is it a dialing system?
It's a
kind
dial.
of
It's a box.
Okay,
Yeah, with
so-
a dial and.
So you put in the call and you put in the voice and it's staticky. How's this thing? Is it?
Why, yes, man. Hello. It is Peabody.
Why you're talking to me out of a box?
Yes. Are you not impressed?
Well, is this some kind of devilish recording?
Oh, something slightly
How
better
did you
than that
get
recording.
inside
Dante, I do not have very much time. I need your expertise.
Very sassy box.
Yes, it is a very sassy box. It's why you pay me so much money.
Preston, is that you?
Why, yes, of course it is, man. How are you?
I'm excellent.
Oh, well, that's very good to hear.
My back is kind of acting up, but that's the life.
Oh yes, absolutely. Try not to lie in so many coffins.
Next, you'll tell me not to drink. What can I do for you, Preston, in a box?
I have. I require your knowledge and your expertise, especially your knowledge of the arcana. I need to know more about the goddess Hecate, and specifically. The possibility that this is not a classical goddess, but also perhaps the Baba Yaga or other demonic witches. I need to know how to appease or destroy a witch.
I assume this is for some kind of charlatan's routine?
This would not be a charlatan's routine. This would be something entirely new, and this would be cashing in my great favor with you.
My God, man. Have you crossed paths with the Dread Hecate?
I believe that I have. And I believe that it is possessing someone that I care very greatly about.
Preston, you have to listen to me, and you have to listen very closely. Throughout the ages, Hecate's power has revealed itself, twisting men's minds and women's minds, the minds of man throughout ages. You will find the mad, the cruel, the insane, and the dead, all with Hecate's name on their lips. If there is any way for you to extricate yourself from whatever it is that you have found, my friend, I beg of you to do it.
I'm afraid that is quite impossible at the moment. I am likely going to be dead soon unless I receive this information. And then, who would help you with your next birthday party?
Well then, for the party. Here's all I can tell you. My own powers are mere shadows compared to the rumors of what Dread Hecate can unveil. But one thing is for sure. Her form is but a shade. She rides on the backs of those who she dominates. A kind of soul, projected and bound to the soul of those who she has seduced with her dark power. Severing that soul, splitting it apart is the only way to free both the seduced and those who are affected. But the only way that has ever been known to work is the oldest of ways. Death. Preston. Death.
I see. Well, I would have been hoping for better. Is there a way to sever the soul temporarily?
There are mystic yogis of the far Orient that are well known for divorcing their bodies from their souls. There is a monk I know in northern Scotland who's known to do it purely through the drinking of copious amounts of alcohol. It's a state of mind, Preston. But the trick is getting the body to have that state of mind. Astral projection is the term that is mostly used, but a judicious assault of arcane energies could perhaps sever a soul from its own body. Whether you can split two souls in twain, I do not know, my friend. That'd be madness. But it's nothing but a judicious use of force. I mean, in this day and age, that's all we can do.
Very good, man. As I shall consider your debt to me paid in full, do try to stay away from anything arcane for the time being. It's a dangerous time, and if you are tapped into any ley lines, now might be a good time to let go for a moment.
That is a warning well heeded. Mr. Peabody, I hope to see you at my next party.
As do we all, friend. I'll kill the box.
And just for the record, so it said, Dante is not going to avoid any ley lines. He is definitely going to go get elbows deep in the magic arcana of the age. But that is a story for a different day. Your mission done?
Mission done. I just need Reginald to return.
Reginald florps back, his beautiful wings, and in his beak, a feather from Rosalind's ensemble.
Ah. Good show, Reginald. And your pickpocketing skills are improving exponentially. Your time with Rosalind while she was in our workshop was well spent. Yeah, no, I'm gonna... Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay.
To get in the mech and catch up.
You summon your mecha? As above you, a swirling energy, a vortex of clouds. No, it's actually very elegant and quiet, and no one notices at all. As your copper, yes. It just so happens that it's sunset, my friends. And as the gleaming sunset light kisses the tops of the London town, hitting the fog, the golden, brassy bronze clouds shift, mold, and a giant peregrine falcon. Its feathers, made of individual feathers, but each feather a razor-sharp shard of steel, flutters above as you disappear and find yourself in your peregrine cockpit. And as you take off into the sunset, we need Dread Hecate to return to the table.
Oh wait, we haven't had a plan yet. We didn't make a plan yet. What? Oh no.
Yeah, this really didn't work out so well for us. But it's cool. We'll figure it out.
Ding ding, wait. Can we kick the door open for her?
Do you want to check
Thanks
in
everybody,
with
by
us?
the way, for the PowerPoints.
Yes.
Right on, guys. Do you want to check in with us on the radar
Yeah,
radio
no, I'm
just
gonna-
for a second?
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Do you guys want a second to
So
plan?
Ideally,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
since
Alright,
that
so
was kind of
hold
the
right
whole
there.
point.
Then-
I'm really sorry,
So,
we were
we'll-
wrong. Give us
one
half a
second.
you can
second.
hang
I'm
out
so
those
sorry.
over your
yeah,
ears.
right
no,
there,
no.
right there, right there.
Yeah,
Just-
you can
just
just
cover
kind of
your ears.
just earmuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, just earmuffs. It's cool.
right.
Dread Hecate is not listening.
So you checking with us?
I am checking in with you.
Okay.
And I am going to tell you that I have received some additional information from my own sources to bolster what Ikosagon would not tell us. I am also going to share with you that I am not planning to join you initially. Because I'm faster, I can get there in a moment of need, but I'm going to stay very high and very far away. Just so that, to do a misdirection, more or less. If you and the Navy are coming this way, I will be over here.
Indeed, you'd set up British Navy as your personal distraction, yes?
That is correct.
To do what, though?
To be sure.
Of
That's-
what?
Alice, I wish I could tell you. I really
wish you could too, because I'm really sick of people not telling us things.
This is different. This is me.
Oh, is it?
I am making this shit up as I go along, ma'am.
That's a little worrying. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of sick of being told not to worry about it.
Well, you can worry all you want. I'm terrified.
Mr. Peabody, the information you've given us indicates that this Hecate might be pushed away from Rosalind's body with an assault of arcane energy. Presuming that we are ourselves powered by such energies, would it not be safe to say that our best chance at defeating Hecate would be first to defeat her as champions, power her down, and then use what we have to try to safely remove it from Rosalind's body?
Preston hesitates for a second and then says, "That is one of two excellent plans that I have made.
What is the other, sir?
That one is a little more mystical. I wouldn't expect you to believe me, but
Sir,
I believe
I believe
I have an ace in the hole, and the less that you know about it, the better, my friend."
So essentially, you just want us to go in there as distractions
Absolutely not. No, I want
or
you.
fodder.
No, I want you to succeed, and I am your
great.
insurance policy.
Well then,
Do they have
So it shall
insurance
be.
in 1900?
Yeah.
Okay.
look at Alice. Would appear we are increasingly on our own.
And danger enters.
They're champions.
Hecate.
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 So it is said we have unlocked a second question from Ikosagon.
Fuck yes, we're taking this.
Oh, I have one for him. How would he like to die?
All right. No. No. In frosted Russia, above the sprawling, rolling mountainsides and forests, the dread dragon soars quite a bit ahead. You know, nothing to slow you down, nothing to stop you. As once again, Rosalind kind of scratches and bangs at the back of your head. This time, you don't need to go anywhere because she should see this.
Good.
And Rosalind is next to you in the cockpit. Ahead of you, and I, for the sake of this, go ahead and be Rosalind.
And just so I'm clear, how long has she been traveling?
She's got
About a day?
she's got about a 6 or 7 hour head start on you, like a half day. You guys cleaned up and got moving.
So, but we can't get there for 2 days, so it's not really a thing.
Well, you're getting there in a day.
we
now.
can't get there for 2 days,
Oh,
right?
yes.
That's assumed knowledge?
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
she's
she
been traveling
knows.
we won't be there for like 18 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
trying to play that cool.
No, it's cool.
Okay. Sure.
Well, you know for a fact that the English Navy could be here in anywhere from 2 to 4 days.
2 to 4 days. Got it. And I know Preston has a very fast mech.
He does have a very fast mech.
Peregrine Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sorry, Rosalind also knows.
It's a very unnerving experience.
Right.
Rosalind, looking at your own body. I thought you'd like to see this. Of course, it's a sight that you well know. Your own mech. I do have to say, your taste in dragons is superb.
Sullying everything Ikosagon has done for us.
No, not everything Ikosagon has done for you. What has he done for you? Thrown you to fight his fights? Do his battling for him? Risk your life? No, you are a pawn, a stooge, just like all the others have been.
Like you?
What do you know about me?
I know you're bitter and angry and have a heart full of hate about something that's been done, some wrong, but this isn't the right way. You have to stop.
Oh, I have to stop. I have to stop. That's adorable and wrong and so small-minded. I have to stop is what people who will fail think. I am not going to fail. It's been 2,000 years in the planning. This is not failure. This will only be success. Your friends will die, Ikosagon will shatter, and the world will burn because of you.
They'll stop you. I know they will. Once Preston gets a clever idea in his head, or Alice commits to something, or the prince, he's literally unstoppable. Have you ever tried to change his mind? You haven't. So trust me on this when I say they will stop you, and I will do whatever it takes to make sure you don't succeed. If that means destroying myself, so be it.
You think I would let you destroy yourself? Take your own life? We both know you're not that strong. And you trust your friends? You trust your fellow champions?
They won't do it for me, they'll do it for Roshan. They'll avenge him.
Yes. They love the precious man, the precious boy, who lives in all their hearts, only getting handsomer with every single age, never able to do a damnable wrong thing. That pig-headed, ignorant child. You put your faith in your friends? I made that mistake once.
So you were like me once.
Yes, I was like you. Angry, belittled, treated like a fool, given power when the power I needed was mine all along. I trusted them, I trusted him, and look where it led me. And on the horizon, the frosted trees, the angular mountains kind of arc raw knife blades through this forest. It's in a deep bowl, and at the center of it is twin, almost looks like a hut on chicken legs. Some might call it the hut of the Baba Yaga, but you, Rosalind, know it for what it is. The bottom half of an ultimate champion.
Oh.
Ours is better.
Forget to tell her about the rerolls she got, because she wasn't here.
That's true.
Yeah, you got some rerolls.
I think you got a reroll for Rosalind and a reroll for Hecate.
You did.
Yes.
So you have one of each, I believe.
They're both very happy about that. Thank you.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you.
And with that, Rosalind's back in her box. Ahead of you is what you've come here for.
Good.
And as you sail to it, I mean, it's been so long since you've seen him.
My beautiful neck.
And what would you like to do?
Well, So now remind me. With my powers, I can control both, correct?
Correct.
Well, then I'll have the dragon descend down, and now I want to get it out of this stupid legs shape and back to where it's supposed to be. And so, can I land down there?
You can.
Yes, and then once I'm there, I'm going to invoke my powers and reform the hound.
And
My trusted steed.
and the legs fall in on themselves, collapsing the kind of hut-like part of this, dropping down, and the twin legs kind of flopping over, around, and splitting in four as the hut becomes the body, lifting up on legs, and its dog-like, wolfish snout emerges from the front. And Hecate has once again taken charge of her all-black hound.
Good. Back in control. One step closer. Awesome. All right.
And Dread Hecate, I believe you're ready.
Yes, indeed.
The whale is carving across the ice. Ice blowing in every direction. It's robust, it's military, it's efficient. You are, by this point, burning through, you're already through the Norwegian Sea, burning across the Barents Sea. You are choosing to go a bit inland, bypassing the island of Ljungby Island, and into...
These are all how Adolphus pronounces them.
Yeah,
Welcome to the island of Ljungby.
and into the Kara. From the Kara, there is a large inlet that goes very deep into the heartland. You are approaching, it's been a certain amount of time.
Very good. All hands, prepare for submersion.
And people are rushing and rushing.
Smiths, I need, Smiths, align to the ships, please.
Align the ships?
Align to the ships. Do we have, we don't have voice communication, but one assumes we do have some manner of telegraph communication.
Yeah. There's signal flags.
Aye.
So you, the British Navy, which has fanned out and has been kind of sailing in a V formation behind you,
Aye.
or actually rather more like
Behind
like a column.
Whale?
More like a column coming behind you. So would you like how would you like the formation? Sir, in what formation would you like the attack force?
All ships. Now. I want the first and third fleets to create large bulwarks, all up against this inlet. Nothing gets in or out. All air batteries to the skies, all land batteries to the land. If anything moves, destroy it. There should be no civilians within a good 100 miles of this place. We are in northern Siberia. Any damned Russian who decided to live here, it's their own fault if they get destroyed by British munitions.
Good joke, sir!
The second fleet, they will follow behind, into the inlet. I want these ships with minimal staffing. As many men as we can avoid having on them, the better. These ships should already be counted as lost. They will be the first to die. Make sure that all men there are prepared to evacuate ship at the first sight of what I will assume to be a great dragon. Strip up a lip, man!
Yes, sir, absolutely, sir. We'll make sure the finest crews are alerted and prepared. For England, sir.
For England.
And he goes off to signal your fleet. There's everything's going fine, and then he runs up the flags for.
Dragon.
No. Well, I mean, no. There's actually.
And then he tries to explain what a mech is using signal flags.
Actually, on the contrary, in Sailing with Prince Adolphus, there is a whole suite of accession-level flags that are only used when he is involved. So
yes,
this is unexplained phenomena, danger imminent, mortality rate high,
Oh, yeah.
veterans only. You see some scrambling aboard the ship as non-personnel crew kind of ducks back. What you are left with is, as the first and third fleet kind of take up positions, barricading this inlet, the second fleet follows behind you. It's primarily slightly slower moving ironclads.
Good. Durable.
And each of them also functions as a ice-cleaving boat.
Hell yes, they do.
There's a name for that. I don't know what it is. So they're able to kind of forge their own ways up this icy, frosted inlet.
Aye. Seen ironclads in non-ice conditions during the Boers War. They were a great addition to our fleet, and no doubt will become a great addition here.
Pip, pip.
Pip fucking pip.
Boom. All right, and with that,
To enjoy destroying them.
with that, your whale dives.
Aye.
Give the order.
Dive!
And so it goes. The whale, as it's kind of sailing, it outpaces the ironclads, and right before it slams into the frosted, frigid cliffs of Russia, it dives, disappearing into the water or into the soil.
First into the water and then into the soil.
Okay, it dives underneath the frosted layer of ice through the water. An actual whale is like, boo! As it hits the ocean's floor and vanishes beneath the stone.
Gosh, you had to RP as her whale, Colin.
I know, my nightmare. Oh. Meanwhile, in the sky.
So they're underwater.
Yes, they're under
the
everything.
Boats are.
Coming up the channel.
And tell me again, the dog is up
The dog is up.
and
What's
the
up?
dragon is up.
The dragon is up.
Okay.
Secrets are no fun.
Say that more evil, please.
So this is a.
Wait, but wait. Sorry.
Yes.
Do we have you said we have a question for Icosigon.
You do.
As I would like to ask
Yeah,
it.
yeah. And honestly, it's the two of you. I've used my.
Yeah, we have a question.
Go for it.
We do?
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Based on what we were just talking about.
Okay.
So we don't need to enter here with any kind of misunderstanding. So as we head underneath the ground and we're isolated, I reach for my champion's badge, which isn't on me anymore. Okay.
Nope, sorry. No.
Yeah. I hit my champion's badge.
Prince Adolphus.
Icosigon, we have arrived in Siberia, and I'm taking position below the theater of war. However, I know you know more than you've let on, and it is deeply important that we know one thing.
If I can, I will tell you.
When this Hecate was your ward, was one of us, a champion, what was her power?
Her power was that of light. She was my champion of revelation, of wisdom. She enlightened the dark places of both man's soul and the heart. She was my hero of Lux.
And Adolphus knows what that means and smiles. Good. Very good. Today, she will meet the next. And I calm off.
Pip, pip, okay.
Hecate is Lux. I forget, Rosalind was
Fire.
fire.
Just for a little bit of a visual so we can keep everything on time.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were these boats and not straps for me to continue
no.
to send secret
Here,
communications?
you can have this paper for
I'm
your
so
secret
sorry about your
communications.
boat.
It's okay. This is the. Oh, that's actually in Russian, so I don't know what this is. This is Mizkyamynya,
All right. Yeah, Miss Kimninia.
which is the body of water. This is Hecate's, the location of her mech. And I would like us all to
I need 2
imagine.
mechs.
True.
Thank you.
We don't need to, just so we can kind of visualize a little bit if needed.
So where-
Champions has always been a theater of the mind production, but since we have this beautiful table, I mean, like, fucking let's do it, dogs.
All right. So, and we're heading toward there now.
Yes.
Great. Okay. So sorry.
Is this water?
Yes, this is the
really want
icy water that the
Okay.
ironclads are moving up.
So my mech has a power called Diving Strike
Yes.
that takes 2 turns.
Yes.
Because I'm going to be very high up in the air. This seems the perfect time to go even higher
Okay.
and be ready.
So you are heading up into almost like
Stratosphere.
and you are circling the area of conflict. Sounds good to me. All right. Dread Hecate.
I don't have to roll initiative. I get to go.
Well, we have not, so far there's no combat, so there's no initiative to roll. I just wanted to know how your sensors are pinging out. You're using sonar. You certainly have the scanning abilities of a
the-
peregrine
I should-
falcon.
And all the birds.
I guess I should get in my mech and get out of the whale.
You can do that when you feel it is ready, absolutely.
Okay. Does that take like a turn, or do I just have to like say I'm getting in?
No, yeah, you can say it will manifest at your whim, and it's a
Okay.
very fast process.
Okay.
What, Dread Hecate, what do the peregrine falcon's sensors reveal that is then broadcast to all of you?
Well, first, I'm not going to make this easy for you. My dragon's in Siberia. There's mostly tundra, right? But there are trees. Some.
Yes, this is a heavily wooded area, though this particular swath
Well, it
is...
was.
Oh,
I've set the forest on fire and kicked up enough smoke so to make sure that any eyes in the skies are blinded.
oh God, please describe how that goes down.
So, while I'm mentally controlling both mechs, I am Rosalind seated in the Hound, which I feel a little bit more comfortable in. But her magnificent dragon is up in the air, whipping about a flame storm down in the forest and creating as much smoke and diversion and chaos as she can.
It's just soaring.
She doesn't have to roll for that?
I mean, it does cost fire. You will have to spend power points to...
How many power points does Dread Hecate have?
Let's see, Dread Hecate used 20 power points.
She's had 2,000 years to get ready.
She has 2,000 power points.
Yeah, she has 10.
Really?
Yes.
Someone's a little too excited about potentially killing us.
You'll be fine. Rosalind believes in you.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
You're a
Brutal.
monster.
Brutal.
Dread Hecate will actually spend. Stop it, Dread Hecate! You will suffer, mortal. She's gonna spend all. She's got 10. Yeah, no. You know what? Actually, she's gonna do. You know what? Yeah, fine. She'll cast the fire.
Okay. So its burning breath unleashes onto the beautiful Russian tundra, blowing the trees apart, lighting them on fire, and the entire region is soon enough a burning maelstrom of flame and smoke. Your falcon quickly loses sight of anything going on down there. The infrared, the fire burns your
Yeah,
infrared. You lose visual confirmation. It's essentially a giant, giant smoke column in which your target hides.
Okay.
And does my hound get a second action? Do I get, or is it one per turn?
Your dragon, we're all just prepping right now. We're all just hanging out. So yeah, your hound can do something too.
The hound's going to be on the periphery of it, keeping an eye out, looking towards the land and kind of just
Patrolling.
patrolling.
Okay.
I want to see, since Alice has Glacis powers, I want to see if is there any way that I can manipulate the environment? I'm talking about like a cold wind of some kind to blow some smoke away.
Sounds like that would cost power points.
I just don't have like a corresponding like thing that I could come up with, but like
No, you
I
just-
should be able to use my powers
Yeah,
in a
you just
specific
shoot ice
way.
from the raccoon. You can shoot ice from the raccoon. You can.
Yeah, you can burn 5 power points to if you want to try and kick up. Well, you can burn points to actually try and project energy. But I mean, if a bird were to flap its giant wings, that could kind of create a windstorm, right? There's ways for your mechs to be utilized
Right, but
to do
she's
certain
still in
things.
my mech and we're underground.
She is still. So you were from underground. You were trying to create an icy windstorm. It's
Oh,
gonna
I'm
be-
underground?
Yeah, you're still in the
Okay.
whale deep underground.
Okay, well, I mean, I just wanted to know if that was a possibility for when I wasn't.
It is possible, yeah.
But probably better for something with wings to do it.
Well, I mean, there's lots of ways for everything to happen.
I just want to sort of point out we're as far as Hecate is concerned, it's only been a day.
Yes.
So you don't expect us for another day, at least.
That is a good point.
So this idea that she's like set a fire
Damage.
and put stuff around, like we rolled specifically to avoid her doing stuff like that.
Okay.
That is actually an excellent point. We're going to rewind that.
Okay.
You're definitely thinking about setting fire to everything. You're definitely, this is going to be an excellent plan that you are...
Fine.
Sorry, I should have brought that up earlier.
No.
I was just thinking it
well,
through.
then-
and I was
No,
like,
it's
wait a
just
minute.
so cool. I was like, yes, that's what happens. But no, you are completely correct.
So I'm just like painting my nails.
You haven't had nails in thousands of years, so you're kind of into it.
I'm just torturing Rosalind, having a good time taunting her. Well then, I'm going to spend those 10 power points some other way.
I know you will.
We are underneath.
Yeah.
Great.
So we don't know where Preston is.
We know he's close.
I feel like Preston has told you.
Yeah, we know he's close. We know he's above in the Peregrine Falcon.
For the sake of this combat, let us utilize the little trick of little screens. So you can treat yourselves like you are in the same place.
Right.
Open communication at all times, unless you otherwise say otherwise.
Okay.
Oh, that means
No, Rosalind is not on the communique. They know
First-
enough to lock that down.
The first thing that I will do here is breach. When I breach, we can deposit you above ground, there to attack with your mecha.
Well, I'm not gonna have any luck against anything to do with Hecate. My powers.
So wear down the dragon.
Indeed. Yes, an excellent idea. Your abilities against the dragon, which will be powered by Ignis energy, are much more capable. Let me focus my attentions on Hecate herself, as my power will do exceeding damage.
Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
am I reading this right? So like, but then she can't
So
hurt me either. Or no, is it?
Glacis can attack. Ignis
Is
can
this the?
attack
Oh, this is the.
Glacis for 2. And Glacis
she's Lux. So
Oh, so it's this column.
yeah, this is things that attack you.
This is regular damage.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
All right. Because you are catching Dread Hecate unaware, I will allow you to strike first.
Ha-ha! Excellent.
Or
So-
deploy yourselves first, or whatever you. First action is to our champion!
I sit in my the
So the
bridge.
dragon is or the dragon is.
dragon's circling around.
Okay.
Here, I'm
And-
gonna switch them just so that we can tell them apart.
Thank
Sure.
you.
There you go.
The bridge. When I'm actually in battle, is evacuated personnel. Of
course.
I'm the only one, but for
actually the
Miss Abbott, who is there with me for now. The various arrays that that otherwise British soldiers would stand at are now slowly transform themselves into a throne on which I sit, capable of allowing me the abilities of the whale. So as I sit and plug myself into the flagship, my armor actualizing around myself to fully come together, I say the words I always say when my armor is activated. God save the king. God guide the British Empire. And I activate the whale to breach.
And
Ideally doing a rising strike.
yes. Which and on the hound, assumedly, because it's
I would like to strike the hound. Yes.
okay. So coming up You feel a strange rumbling. You look around, and then, like the deepest, darkest of nightmares, a truly horrendous sight that no man should ever see in truth, comes a hideous form of a disgusting whale crashing up underneath this hound. It's 2-3 times the size of this dog. It just kaboosh. And you gotta roll some attack.
Right on. 23.
Oh shoot, 21.
Yes! All right, nice. So 2 damage. That's times 2 damage, and I'm Lux on Lux, so it should be times 4 damage.
Correct.
Out of order.
Yes.
If she didn't see it coming, why is she rolling a defense?
Because she still gets to roll a defense.
Yeah, no matter what, defense gets
Always
rolled.
get to roll a defense. He's right. Kaboom!
Good looking out.
Yeah, I like that. Well,
yes.
Can we contact Rosalind through comms, or has she been permanently cut off?
You can contact the mecha through comms.
Cool. So I want to say over the mecha channel, as like just before it comes up, say, Rosalind. Oh no. Dread Hecate. If you can hear me, I would very much like to welcome you to the ass kicking of your life. And Rosalind, if you can hear me, Miss Thorne, if you can hear me, I'm very sorry, Rosalind. And then do the thing.
Boosh! The dog is thrown through the sky. Boo! But it lands on its feet.
Do I get what?
My turn?
Everyone gets.
Hell yeah, we do. Roll to get us there quicker. Roll to get us there quicker.
They duped you.
Diving strike.
Yeah.
The mech has been very high in the air. I feel like that was
Oh,
the
it's
previous
super high.
turn, so we're coming
Okay.
down.
Okay, yeah.
Oh shit, nice.
We are coming down fast.
Like, this thing moves so fast, it's literally, no one can hear it, but the sonic boom is going to strike a moment after it does. It's coming.
It does 2 points of damage.
If
And it's-
Danger Zone was if Danger Zone was a song right now, it would be playing.
As this giant cyber mech. Which one are you diving for?
The hound.
Oh. Charging, streaking towards the hound that just lands on its feet. As the dog looks left and right, stares at the whale, it does not see this streaking eagle coming at it until the last possible moment.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you just roll a 19?
No, he said he's using his reroll, so he can't take it back now. Hope
Nope.
he can roll better than.
Oh, but on the reroll, does defense
No,
roll
just,
as well?
yeah, just
okay,
Jesse.
attack.
Jesse got a roll. So you're sticking at,
Oh, I'm sticking at 23.
Highway to the danger zone.
ding, 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 ding.
Highway to the danger zone.
Those are like the ye old English version of
Fair to
Danger
say, I
Zone.
think that released several decades too late.
Yeah.
Highway to the
Highway
danger
to
zone.
the danger zone.
To the danger zone.
Shunk.
It really didn't work out.
Are you spending
Confirm.
5 points to
Oh, wait,
confirm?
it's 5?
Yeah.
Oh shit, sorry. I wasn't thinking.
That seemed like a big
Yeah,
splash.
it was a big splash. Yeah, cool.
Was-
Great.
did you- yeah, no, it was only 5.
Okay, great. Confirm.
So a confirm you still need to roll.
Okay.
Because a confirm turns a miss into a hit or a hit into a critical.
Okay, that's fine. So that's a hit. Boost.
Well, no, a 10. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a miss, so a confirm is a hit. Great. You slam.
Wait.
Oh wait, no. Do I need to boost?
No, you
Is
don't
she
need to
at the
boost
23? Okay.
because it's still a
Still a hit.
Yeah,
Fine,
it's still a
great.
hit.
Okay, cool. Even better. So
Unless Dread Hecate wants to do something about it.
I can't force him to re-roll, and I can't roll any higher than a 19.
That is true. A reroll would be very difficult for you to utilize at this point. So
Wait! No, actually, no, because he's confirming no matter what, right?
Yeah, it's a confirmed.
Okay.
No, I'm not doing anything yet.
Then the peregrine falcon comes streaking down, its twin talons slamming into the hound's doggy head, ripping massive
Claws.
claws across its body. For how much damage?
So a diving strike is ×2 damage. And Vitae on Lux is another ×2.
So that's 4 damage.
So we've done 8 damage collectively now.
Yes.
Damn.
Nice job.
Shart.
That was worth the spend.
No. Well, your mech is not out yet. But you can also execute something if you want.
Well, you said it was. I just
Like
asked it
executing
specifically
your mech.
that it was. Yeah.
I mean, you can summon your mech.
Yeah, but you didn't make that sound like it was going to cost a turn. I asked, right? I still get to attack.
I
No,
mean,
because he just came out of the ground.
Yeah,
and the whole
it would
point
make
is like
sense for a
ground,
turn to,
yeah.
So, but that means
Except
your
I
free initiative
specifically
time
asked
works
that
out.
like 10 minutes ago, and I was told no, it's instantaneous, basically. Like I said, will it cost me a turn? And I was told no. Otherwise, I would have gotten into it earlier.
give me a chance to punch somebody.
Well, I'm just saying, like you're being inconsistent with yourself within 10 minutes.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, you needed to have breached to the surface in order to, so he could have come up
wanna destroy
earlier,
somebody.
let you out, and then
Murdered them.
you can instantly summon your mech.
Okay, so all I can do is get in it.
You could have already been in your mech, and your mech could be
Launch.
launched. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a propulsion-based?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
So
You can launch into an attack.
no, I mean that's fine. I just
Yes, do
you
that.
threw me because I had like a whole
Yeah.
thing, and then it
No,
was like,
do that.
do what?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna get into my mech.
Let's say you can launch into an attack. But you
Okay.
still need to
Nice.
make an attack. But yeah, so as the whale kind of breaches the hound, the eagle, let's say this is how it goes down. You come shooting out of the whale's
Look at my
blowhole,
sheet.
launch
Amazing.
into the air like a little green bullet. And as you're soaring through the air, you summon your mech.
Yes.
Shaboom! As it appears around you, kind of green metallic sinew and metal, and landing on the ground is a giant Mustang, a giant furious horse that is charging down on.
Okay. On the dragon,
Okay.
which was established has come down. Right?
No, it's in the air.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in the air, but I mean, you can attack something in the air, right?
Yeah, you can. There's, as I mentioned, there's these knife ridges, so you could like, jumping off the giant mountaintops.
Am I close enough to it that I can close and?
Yes, you are close enough.
Yep.
This is all happening in one hellish maelstrom moment.
Okay.
So you could definitely propel your Mustang forward to leap off the top of a ridge top.
Sure, and I'll just do, I guess, a strike is really what I can do here, because
Yeah.
there aren't any tiny enemies. Oh.
take one. Adolphus.
Oh, yeah,
take one for your hit.
As a 13.
Yeah.
It's a hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Oh. So your Mustang comes flying through the air. Its horse hooves, but like hellishly powerful, slam into this dragon.
Times 2 damage.
Nice. Yeah.
'cause-
Doing an awesome kind of parkour off this dragon's head.
Horse parkour.
Horse parkour
This
as you
game so
land.
much.
So
2?
4. So in a single,
Was that, so that was your ×2 damage as well? Nice.
Yeah.
Well,
oh no, it was a regular strike.
It was an attack.
Yeah, it was-
attack.
Yeah,
Okay,
so only
two.
2 damage.
Okay.
So in a single hellish moment, as surprising, coming out of nowhere, a day earlier than Hecate had expected, her whale has been pummeled by a gigantic white mechanical whale, struck by a diving eagle or a falcon as bright as the dawn, and her horse pummeled in its head by a charging green Mustang. My God. These mortals.
First thing, over the comms. Oh, help me, please! She's torturing me so much! Oh, just like Roshan. Oh, the pain, the agony.
can I roll I want to roll like an empathy
Nice,
check
yes.
because to see like if I can.
Oh no! Oh, it's Hecate mocking you.
Well, I know. Oh, so you're not even trying to be
No.
convincing. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you were rolling an empathy check to see if you lose your shit. I would like to roll an empathy check to see if I lose my shit.
Okay, great.
That you see about that.
That's a 2.
Yep.
So
You are shook to your core.
Yeah. Why did you do that?
Yeah.
What a great idea! Everyone
One-
roll for being shook.
Because compression, because
Yes!
composure
Yes!
checks are my
Jackson.
favorite things in
Yes.
the world. Yes.
What an amazing idea.
Composure checks are awesome.
Oh, you
Hey.
guys didn't.
Well, add your empathy.
Oh, empathy. 2, 10.
Oh gosh, that's.
Okay, you hold yourself together pretty well. You know,
it's a 3, but
you know she's
tricks.
you know she's
13.
trying to trick you. As same to you. That was not Rosalind's voice. That is not your friend.
Damn, do you hear her? Do you hear what she's doing to a friend?
Misdirection.
And I.
Like to roll for initiative, please.
She is going to go first, and then we will roll for initiative.
I initiate
get
my
advantage.
power 3 dog pack.
Okay, you're going to spend your 10 power points?
Yes.
Oh my god, okay. So, reaching deep within yourself, you tap into the fundamental forces of energy. They sucker punched you, and you are not having any of it. This is not what Dread Hecate has planned for. What the three of you see is the dog suddenly glitch, split, and you are faced not by 1, but by 3 mechanized hounds. The creature has become a pack.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
You can.
So when it says make 2 duplicates at 2/3 HP each, is that my total HP at the start of combat the dogs have, or is it half of what I currently
Oh,
possess?
come on. We zapped so
let's-
much of its ley line
yeah,
power out.
exactly. You have brutalized, they have brutalized already, and these are duplicates of a duplicated dog. But it has,
on.
yeah. We gotta split the difference here. I'm afraid.
Okay. Yeah, that's a number.
Okay, great.
It's a number.
Cool.
And then my dragon should be getting its own
Dragon gets
movement
to
as
move
well.
Too, absolutely.
Is what now?
The dragon gets to move.
Oh.
I don't know. I like evil laughing.
Colin just does it sometimes, just, you know.
Sweet Alice.
For no reason.
Sweet little Alice. You should know that these men, they're just pushing you around. All that power, all that glory I had was for womankind, and Ikosagon left me abandoned. And look at us now. Rosalind, scared of aging and never being loved, and you having to dress in men's clothing to even feel an iota of power. You should join me.
Lady, you know nothing about me.
And
coolest
and then
thing I've said.
Rosalind's mech is just going to sweep down onto your Mustang with a vicious claw attack. Rolling hot tonight.
God damn.
Gosh.
I'm gonna use my reroll.
Dang right you are.
Reroll.
Oh, the night's young and you're gonna need more of them.
It's true, audience.
We are gonna need more of them. Hey, some of you, please sub. Please
Yeah.
please sub. Oh God.
Oh, god damn.
Is that a 2? Oh my goodness.
I hope Hecate can see the game system.
Yeah. This game system is badly designed.
If you keep critting, I'll have your head, my pretty. It'll be great. Yeah.
So your dragon swoops past and shreds the back of the Mustang.
Right. And since it's an advanced on my half, it's going to bleed, and so you'll take an additional damage next turn, which I assume, since this is fire on ice, and that doesn't
No, this is it's bleeding. It's hemorrhaging wound. It's not another energy attack.
It'll
so
be
it's
3
just one.
total.
Yes, it'll be 3 total over the
2
course.
now, 1 later.
A reminder.
Remember me.
And now we roll for initiative.
Damn.
14.
Damn Catholics, damn! Again? I had to say it again. It was my favorite line.
Wow, I can't roll for shit now. Cool.
What you at, baby?
5.
Okay.
3.
Oh my goodness. Okie dokes.
9.
Okay, and roll for the, was that the hound or the...
Oh, that was the hound.
Okay.
And the dragon's a 10. Actually, it's
Okay.
quite convenient.
Great. So the order is Preston, Dragon, Hound, Alice, Adolphus. And the game is on.
So does this power then not apply at all?
The dogs are smaller.
Okay.
Sweet little dogs. Do you really want to attack them?
I mean, they're like 80-foot tall, giant mechanized
Sweet
puppos.
little puppos.
Puppos. See, this is the, and whenever we kick them, they're gonna make like really sad sounds.
No, don't do that.
Right. I have a proxy. These are terrible dogs. You guys can do this. Remember,
Those are terrible dogs.
No such thing.
They're all good
All right,
dogs,
I love
Brent.
it. Let's do this.
They're
What do you
all
got?
good dogs.
Preston. Preston.
So Preston is going to strike with the falcon at the nearest dog.
Good man.
Thank you, Jody Hauser.
Oh hey.
Adolphus, you have a reroll.
Hey.
Reroll that sword handling.
Hey. Thanks, Jody.
Come on.
Cool. It's a 5.
I read Mother Panic Gotham AD today. It's super great. So for Jody's sake, I'm just gonna plug her book right
that
here on the
cocked?
thing. Check it out.
It was
Coming from
cocked.
CC Comics.
Wow.
It was
soon.
cocked.
It was cocked.
10. All right.
Oh my God! Did you just crit again?
No, it's
No,
a
it's
10.
a 10.
Oh, I thought
No,
it was
it's
a
a
20.
All right. So nothing on the dog.
Don't find arcane magic.
Nothing on the
guys.
dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's 1 power point. Now a second power point. Oh, and one of my dogs. A little check mark
right.
next to him.
So the Eagles, the peregrine falcon streaks down, tries to snatch at one of the dogs, but misses. The dog dodging past. It is now the dragon's turn.
Oh, let's keep going. Let's have another swipe at this little pony right here. Yeah.
Jesus.
That's a 21. So make sure you take that damage this turn.
We are actually going to die.
Did you
In real
roll your defense, Miller?
I did. It's,
Marcy's poisoned all of our drinks.
it's a 12. So
Damn, all right. So the dragon once again curls by and rips another massive slash across the side of the Mustang. For damage, yeah.
for how
2
much?
damage,
2.
and then 1 next round. Because it was once again an advanced.
And
So do we any way of healing?
there's healing.
Actually, well,
In the mechs?
Well, one of you has
Yeah.
a healing ability
Right.
that can
Yeah.
be utilized.
Through the mech, yeah.
that's right.
You notice inside the dragon, a little light goes on.
Oh, I love that little light.
Damn it.
Oh, your little light went on in the whale, and
little
your
light,
little
yeah.
light went
Thank
on
you.
in the peregrine falcon,
And my,
and your little light went on in the Mustang. My God, all 3 of your little lights turned on.
It's the dog's turn, though, not their turn.
It is the dog's turn, and the dogs howl with vengeance. 3 hungry wolves ready to be defeated by the heroes.
Oh, and look, 3 targets. Well, dog number 1 then.
the dogs get individual rolls or one roll for all 3 of them?
It's 3 dogs.
Okay.
3 dogs, 3 attacks.
Adolphus, darling. Oh, I'm really sorry. I'm rolling really well.
20.
20. Ties go to the
Boost.
Yeah. Good man. Take one of those back because you blocked it.
Well,
Oh, aye.
that's true.
Boost only costs 1, no, right?
Boost costs 2, but if it's a defense or a successful attack, I get a power point. So
No, boost. Yeah.
boost costs 1.
Boost costs 1.
Oh shit!
Yeah, freebie.
Nice. That's a problem with the system.
It is
No,
a
it's
problem
not.
with the system.
No, it's
No, I'm not one we'll fix
What the
right
hell,
now.
man?
Right,
No, I'm
right.
just saying as long as you have
Right.
power points.
Anyways,
That's cool.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Second dog.
also a Dolphus.
Natural 20.
So the dog 1 kind of.
And 1 for that obnoxious twit, Preston.
As the last dog leaps off of the ridge top.
Yes. What? Boost. Damn.
Boost!
Do you have any power points with which to boost?
Yes.
Oh,
I
you do. Yeah.
You.
How many? How many are you
Just,
boosting?
just 1.
Actually, fine. I'll let you have it. Because
Reasons?
check your chart, man.
Oh! As the dog leaps through the sky, grabbing onto the eagle's foot, charming, and the eagle is like, "Grah, grah," and then it fucking does this bitchin' ass
that
barrel roll as the dog's teeth can't grip on. In fact, they stop just inches above it, and it slides off, collapsing into the snow below as the peregrine falcon swoops away.
Still counts as a hit, though.
Still counts as a hit.
Well, I lost my temper and I forgot about the blasted ley lines and energies. Like, foolish mistake I won't make again.
Miss Alice.
Yes. Okay, so I am going to attempt a stomp, which deals a kinetic strike instead of a glacis strike to up to 4 smaller, and well, it says 4 kinetic strikes,
Yeah.
so it would be you
You do 4 strikes
against
at
smaller enemies, which are the hounds.
The dogs are smaller
So-
than the horse.
So I'm going to try that.
So 4 attacks.
Someone hand me my
I can't roll for shit today. Oh god.
17?
Yeah, no, I can't roll for shit, man.
The first stomp comes down. Oh no, you roll 4
You get all
attacks.
4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't all 4. It's not 4 all as one. You do 4 attacks. Boom,
Oh,
boom, 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 boom.
okay.
So the first one, the dog misses.
The horse misses.
Right.
Yeah.
The horse misses.
Wow,
18.
same thing.
The dog misses. Or the horse misses.
Dice jail with that one.
16
Oh
again.
my god.
The third misses.
Evil does roll better.
That was a nat 1. Okay. Well, I'm
One
not
more.
feeling great.
One
18. Well, I guess 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One hit.
Nice.
That was another 16. That was 3
I know, that was
16s.
crazy.
Yeah, that was insane.
The hit? One
yes,
hit?
Yes.
Okay.
So the horse's back leg, as you kind of tick around, boom, slams into the hound's side. Woo! As it gets sent as well,
Times
tumbling
2
as well.
damage.
To one hound?
To one of the hounds. Yes.
Times 2 damage.
Well, no, it's kinetic.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Oh, my attack is-
Your attack is kinetic. Its attack is Lux.
Oh,
So
just the one.
just the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have
Noted.
to. I have to take that damage carrying over, right?
And then you take 1 point of damage. Do you try and say anything?
Did I take a thing? No,
Okay, great.
I have nothing to say.
Then it is Adolphus, His Royal Highness.
Damn these dogs. Too dangerous to take them out with kinetic energies. Yes. I do believe I'm on that ultralight beam. And I fire my ultralight beam. Which is a ranged attack. It's a beam of energy that does times 3 damage. Again, since it's Lux on Lux, that'll do 6 damage. And blinds the target -5 to all attacks and defense for 3 rounds. It does not work if the target has no or doesn't use eyes, but these are dogs, they have eyes,
have
and
eyes.
there's a pilot, which has eyes.
Yeah.
So I think I'm good, yeah?
Yeah.
I think that counts for the pilot.
How much does it cost?
5 power points.
Spent.
Oh, you just hit right.
Yeah, and
What was that? Oh, and it just auto hits?
yes.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, describe it for us.
Foot on the devil's neck as he lifted. No, sorry, I was gonna do all of ultralight beam in a British accent.
Later.
That's the
we get enough
bonus
subs.
content.
You know
enough
you get that
subs.
bonus content.
I'll rap in a British accent. So the light starts inside of me, and it generates out, filling the mecha, and then the whale. It's jumped up in the air and it's on its way back down into the ground. And as it does, its mouth opens wide, almost as if it was saying like "wee," but instead it is saying "roar," and a great light comes out of it, shooting out across the plane. Oh, I need to stop doing that. I just fucked with your camera.
really
You
do.
all right? I'm sorry. So sorry.
Bending
So sorry.
reality.
Colin gave me this,
twisting.
and I shouldn't have taken it.
I was like, do you want a sword? He was like, yes, of course.
I was like, but I won't hit any
I will use my
cameras like a
magic to
dummy.
fix the camera. There. Perfect.
so-
Thank you.
And as and it pushes back trees and all kinds of shit. Yeah.
And it's heading towards a dog?
The dogs.
A dog.
I can only attack one dog at a time.
Yes.
Damn. Fine. I'll attack 6 damage. Attacked one dog.
Yeah.
One of the ones
Yeah.
that we haven't hit.
One of the ones you
Yeah,
hit?
one that hasn't been hit.
Great. That damage streaks across, slamming into one of these vicious hellhounds. And unless I'm mistaken, that light burns through its body, crackling, turning it into kaboom, and it literally just annihilates. Its powers streaking back this massive beam of energy. Kaboom!
For the Empire!
You can even see it in the sky. That dog's explosion was so brutal. And here's the thing to keep in mind. When these things go, they go big.
Okay. Good thing to keep in mind.
Back to the top of the order. 2 dogs, 1 dragon.
I want the dog that Alice heard.
Okay.
How are you, Alice? How's the mech holding up?
I have 4 HP left out of 10.
As the falcon
Alright.
circles the battlefield.
Then I'm changing my plan.
Oh, you can keep attacking. I don't think. Well, yeah.
4, right? Like,
Yeah, 4.
that could be dealt to you in one round. Okay, so my power is Vitae, and I am quite adept at channeling it like through the mech. So I'm going to spend 4 on healing touch. It only costs 4 because of my class bonus.
Oh yeah.
So lay hands on an ally, heal base HP to full.
So the eagle,
Yes.
the falcon comes swooping down past the dogs, past the dragon, and alighting on the horse's back for just a moment, touching its claws down to this Mustang, flapping its wings, and your mech is recharged as it takes back off into the sky.
Thanks, Preston.
I would consider it an honor.
In the dragon.
Now, I have a light on in my dragon.
You
and
do.
a light on
I forgot about the light.
one of my dogs.
One of your dogs. There is one dog that does not have a light.
I need a light on in that dog,
You
correct?
need a light on in that dog.
How dreadfully annoying.
And with that, you are in a dark place.
Which me?
Rosalind is in a dark place. Behind you is twisted forests, impossible forests that seem to curve back and back, almost past the horizon. Gleaming towers, a sky white. And behind you, twisting a shape. Iridescent, it's like a rotting ball of kind of tentacles and force. It's like the sky and the ground has both risen up into a single knot. And in that knot is a figure. Inside that knot is an old woman, impossibly old. Her skin is black as the energy around her. This is Dread Hecate. And this is your destiny. If you turn to them, Rosalind, don't cower like a meek child. I know you are made of hate and anger. I know that you are cruel. You have cut down those who have stood in your way. We see it in you. Do not play the maid when I know you to be a crone.
Nothing like you. I want nothing of this. Stop!
You are a bad actress, girl. I'd like to speak to the woman.
Don't for a second think you can play me. I won't be bought. I may regret my decision, but I at least will die with honor, you witch.
You witch. It's the people you fought for who turned that into a slur. Witches are the lifeblood of this world. Witches are who connect mankind to the fundamental forces of the energy of the earth. Witches and women. And you'll let all that go. For them?
Destruction brings about only destruction. You would raise the world and rebuild it. It can be fixed. It can be changed. Alice does it every day. I may be weak and I may manipulate and I may lie and I may prey on whatever looks I have left in me, but I know that there's more. I know that the world can change and I will not have it razed to the ground out of bitterness and spite.
Hope has made you a fool, like it makes them all. But go ahead and roll for it.
Stab the old woman with a mind bullet.
Oh. It's a 15 with everything.
But Rosalind's got a reroll.
And your right hand
Yes!
unclasped.
She hasn't used her reroll.
Yes!
It is the dragon's turn.
The dragon, right. Better speed things up. Things are looking dicier. Okay, well, thanks to that inept horse attack, I'm feeling a bit more recharged.
Question about that.
Pause. A question, you say?
Yeah.
1/3 of Hecate's mech is destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Is she feeling more charged up?
The dragon has its own PowerPoints.
Hecate is feeling charged up in that
She's feeling
feeling good. Yeah, it's the metaphorical kind of charged up. She is one mecha down. That is very true. But I'm not going to tell you anything else.
I mean, but is she down some PowerPoints?
You don't get to know my PowerPoints.
You don't get to know her PowerPoints.
No, I'm just asking the
nosy.
general question.
The lady's PowerPoints are her own business.
She gets to the PowerPoints are connected to you as a player, not to your mech.
All right, fair.
Yeah. So a good question. I like where you're going, but
But no.
I just want to know if a third of the
no.
having a third of it out, it means she's weaker.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, let's see. My dragon. Oh, really? The only things they can do is 10 PowerPoints? Fine. Alice is all healed. Thanks. So I think I know what I need to take out next. I should have known. You from the start. You're the most dangerous one after all. She's naive and he's a hothead, but you're always scheming.
Are you saying this over open channel?
Oh, yes.
Good lady. You know my deceptions
Now,
are always meant in fun and love. And
Now-
I still have love for you.
fortunately, my dragon is pretty useless against, no, I,
One-
LaCroix.
Hold on. Wait.
One
oh,
moment.
no, Vita, no,
Hold
no,
on, wait,
Vita does, yes.
Make an empathy check.
Okay.
Hecate, roll against it.
10. 10. Ties go to the attacker.
My empathy is not filled out for Hecate.
Hecate doesn't have empathy.
Yeah, Hecate has no empathy. Absolutely. All right. Thank you.
I will go ahead and send my dragon up super high. To come down into the air and strike, do a biting strike next turn.
Got it. So it's flown out of the realm of battle and is now preparing itself for a dread strike. Awesome.
For the dogs.
Doggos! 2 doggos left, each more deadly than the last.
All right, on this one, Adolphus again. And this is the one that hasn't successfully attacked.
Okay.
15. Yes.
Reroll.
Okay. This is
That's
Hecate's
Hecate's reroll.
reroll.
Yes.
Yes! I mean,
Again! This one with the one that has 21.
the other dog.
Oh, the other one? 21, huh?
Actually, wait, don't roll. Don't roll. The other one vanishes.
Oh.
In a blink, it's gone.
Farewell.
Gone from your target zone, gone from your scanners. It is now Alice's turn.
Well, there's nothing to it. Oh, there's one hound.
There's one hound and the dragon is.
Well, the dragon's out of
Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess I'm going to try and stomp it 4 times.
You can't,
The hound?
You can't hurt it.
You can't hurt it.
Block. Do something defensive.
Yeah, you're Glacis against Lux.
No, because it's a kinetic attack. Remember, I did this last time.
Sorry.
It's a kinetic attack. Don't
understand.
worry, I know what's up.
All right.
Let's see if this goes better.
So the Mustang comes barreling towards the one remaining hound it can see, its hoofs tearing up the tundra in massive gouts of ice and dirt. Roll 'em!
Roll 'em.
Oh,
21 is the first one.
Douche.
less than that. All right.
So,
1 stomping point of damage to the dog.
it's times 2.
Times 2. 2 points.
Oh no, but I'm doing it as a kinetic attack.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
yeah.
sorry,
Yeah,
it's not mine. All right, that's 1. I'm sorry, you were saying? 19.
No. Curses!
2.
I always feel like it's a good sign, gentlemen, when you can get an evil person to say curses.
That's it for the mech.
And its stomp comes down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going.
That.
I get to describe.
Oh yeah, please paint me a picture.
Tell us how you murdered that sweet innocent pup. Sorry.
I think it's proven that it's not at all innocent. Cursed Hecate, this and every other strike I shall land on you this day is for my friend Rosalind. Just gonna take both front feet and just like right in the face.
Yeah.
Crunch. And the dog's head crunk, and then the back of it kind of crunk, and then it's like kaboosh out the other side of its fucking body.
Awesome. Its butt explodes.
Roll an empathy check.
Yep,
See if you can make it through.
Oh my god.
Yes.
So
Okay.
2.
Okay.
The 16, well, 20, I guess.
What's
Oh no,
what are the
empathy.
checks
That's
for?
an 18.
Oh, that's
I
just
know.
that's the thing.
You'll find out.
All right, cool.
So I still have 2 attacks that are unused, but I can't use them now. 'cause
Yes,
there's no-
unfortunately, as even though your Mustang is like ready to go.
Vanish. A mech is hidden. Target must be CN 20 to spot.
Oh, that's fair. Good enough. You can try and spot the secondary target
Okay.
because it didn't teleport away. Yes.
How do assists work again?
Assists work by you rolling the same bonus as using your turn to roll the same bonus as the person rolling, and then giving them a plus something to their roll.
Right. Okay. No, I think Alice.
So
has
is this
got
one
this.
of my 2 remaining attacks instead using to check, or is this a completely separate thing?
Let's call this one of your remaining attacks.
To perceive.
Yeah.
So I'm just straight rolling.
Yeah, you gotta beat a
20.
You gotta beat a 20.
Is that with or without a modifier?
That is with your main modifier.
Okay. Nope. Nope. Do not have any rerolls.
Oh, no rerolls. Oh, but thank you.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Texas Devin.
Who had the last one?
It's my turn.
It's my turn.
Oh, it's actually.
You don't get them.
Oh, then yeah.
Thank you very much. You have no idea how much I need this.
Yeah, gonna say actually thank you to Texas Devin, Perryman, PFW Scott, and Iffendef for your donations. We really appreciate it, especially as we go into this big battle.
For sure. Do we have a point at which stuff gets unlocked?
You have revealed. You have a second question from Ikosagon.
Okay. The third question.
Well, yes, a third one that you have not used yet.
Okay.
And what's our total at?
Today we are at 65.
Okay.
Okay, great.
So nothing impossible yet.
What's the unlock for impossible?
100.
100.
At 100, we get something impossible. Just saying. That's nuts.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Bapu bapu bapu.
Maybe it's your lost
I still have one
companion
more.
back from
Yes.
the grave.
But I guess I can
He was
just
trying to
I can
perceive it.
perceive
Yeah,
it. Okay, I got
yeah,
one
one
more.
more. No,
She's
I got
not in
one
her
more. No,
grave yet, Dread Hecate.
I was
yours.
talking about Roshan, but
Oh.
sure.
Yeah, get yours.
Yeah, I've got one more roll, so I'm gonna try again.
Yeah. Perceive.
Nope.
Well, good try.
All right.
Top of the order.
Jackson.
Sorry, guys. I can't tell where she's at.
Oh shit. Okay.
And the Rosalind's body is in the cloaked mecha,
It's in the dragon.
or is it in the dragon? Which is it in?
Gosh, which one is it in?
No, he established it earlier.
No, but then we went back and changed it.
Oh, right.
So we don't
okay.
know.
Got it. We don't know. Great.
Shell game.
Then I am going to use my mecha's special move, my mecha strike, which is known as all, because as all good sailors know, there are two types of mind under the ocean. There's the mind of a normal sea creature, simple, prone to taking dumb chances, leaving things up to luck, going with the tide. But the other is the mind of a whale, the most devious mind. And so I shall use my devious mind, using 10 power points, to gain 1 critical insight into my enemy target or situation.
Fiddlesticks.
Where is Rosalind's body?
Rosalind's body. Your whale sends out a sonar ping. Ooh. And it gets back the information. Rink! In the dog, in the hound that you can now see.
Ha-ha!
Versus.
I transmit that location to the others.
So she's in the hound.
She's in the hound.
So
I'm transmitting target telemetry.
So we can't kill the last hound then, or we kill her.
Don't worry about that.
She's going to die anyways.
And it is Mr. Peabody.
All right.
Because that was a successful hit, do I get a thing? Or, no, that wasn't a hit. So
No,
I'm okay.
you use the power.
yeah.
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 Okay. So, I have the Animus Torch.
Yes, you do. Inside his falcon soaring high above, the dragon coiling through the sky, higher even than you. He possesses a weapon known as the Animus Torch, with its ability to turn material objects into animated sentient things.
Overrated.
What do you want to do with this power?
So, per
Yes, Zyvo, thank you. We're now $30 away from something impossible.
I'm very worried about the something impossible.
I am too.
So, what I'm going to do is how the Animus Torch works is 1 power point for 1 item per 1 square foot. But if I spend more power points, I can expand that a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I think 2 is enough. I am going to send 1 command to the mech.
Your mech.
No, to the dog.
You're going to send a command to the dog. Okay.
And all I want to say is eject.
That should be more than 2 power points.
Well,
The ejection. I feel the ejection lever is easily 2 square feet. That's a pretty easy. No more.
well, okay, wait, okay. So you want to use your animus torch
Through the mech, same way that I use my powers.
same way that you use your icy claw power to shoot a beam at the dog to target the dog that you just scanned.
Revealed.
Yep, that I just
That I
sent them
can
to
see.
Leonard.
Actively turn on its. I love it. I love it.
3.
I gotta make you roll for it. You gotta spend. It's cost 2.
Also,
Okay.
DJ regular.
Thank you, DJ.
Yeah, DJ Regular. $25 until something impossible.
Okay.
What did you? How much? Oh, just
Oh,
the 3.
that's my 2 for the. That's my 2 for the. That's my 2 for the attempt. Oh, I'm gonna use my other reroll.
Okay.
There it is. What's the energy?
Don't screw it up.
He's trying to beat a 10.
No!
11.
Yes! Yes!
So within the hound,
Here, Mr. Peabody.
the eagle screams, cry, and inside your mech, energy starts to crackle. I don't know. What are you trying to do?
I can control a mech outside of the mech.
Hecate's dread power, is
That's fine.
is-
And the light's on in the dog and in the dragon.
the light is on in the dog and the dragon. Yes.
Wait, is that last dog is the dog with the light on?
Had
There was
a light
one dog
on.
that didn't have a light on. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
I guess you can.
However,
Can I try it at least on my
Oh,
way
no,
out?
wait. Point of order. The dog that vanished is the dog that didn't have the light.
No,
right?
it is. That's
Oh,
one
okay.
I've been
All right.
keeping
Yeah.
track.
Okay.
you're ejecting. You eject. No, you eject. As Rosalind's body is fired from the back of this dog's head.
I don't stop. I just go.
Well, it's still turn order. This is still combat. We now have.
Oh my gosh!
Thank you.
Oh,
Wow.
Something impossible is going to happen.
Thank you, DJ Phoenix.
Thank
DJ
you.
Phoenix,
And
If and Death, DJ
And
Regular,
Edgar.
Zybo. Thank you
Yeah.
guys. Incredible.
and then you get
What do you have against Hecate? What do you all have against
Ha-ha.
Hecate? She just wants to destroy everything.
Oh, and another one from If and Death. Sorry, I missed that.
Wonderful.
Everybody doing great. My God. Okay. You just did this amazing thing. It's the dragon. It's the dragon.
Oh. So I can control the dragon still?
You can still control the dragon.
Can I press that button?
Not yet. Well, you're not in the
back.
dragon.
You can't
You are
press the
soaring.
button.
You are soaring through
well,
the
dragon,
air.
Okay, fine. We'll do this in order then. This isn't going the way I planned.
I love how
Dread-
witches.
Are you saying that to yourself, or can we hear you?
Can't hear me.
Black flame kind of coils around Hecate, so it's not you're not like flying through the air out of control, but you have a bit of, you can kind of maneuver yourself a little bit. I wouldn't say you're like a rocket-powered Hecate, but you're not falling wildly, so you don't need to concern yourself with crashing to
All
the
right.
ground below.
The dragon is going to finish its attack
Okay.
and come down onto that blasted Preston.
The dragon comes streaking
21.
down, its massive jaws, huge compared to this brutally quick bird.
That's a nat 1!
Oh no!
And it's an advanced attack.
Oh no!
So its jaws crunch down on the bird. What does an advanced attack do?
Target gets -2 to defenses until next turn, and then I do 2 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it was attack for 1, so times 2 damage. So that's 2 damage crunching down into your bird, and it cracks a wing. You're sealing a little, it's leaking coolant, it's leaking fuel. You clearly have a problem in your mechanical subsystems. Shit! But you're still flying, as the dragon almost rips you to pieces, sailing past.
Can I set the dragon on an intercept course for me?
You can, yes. The dragon is then swooping towards you, its mouth still open, ready to gobble you up on your next turn.
And then the hound.
The hound's turn, indeed. You're still under your control.
Blasted arrogant. Oh! old jerk of a man. I'm gonna crush him. It's the last thing I do.
19.
Maybe not that right now.
Ha! Thank you.
As the dog tries to bite at the whale's flank, but the whale kind of awesomely
Floops it.
Yeah, floops it with its tail.
Devious and flooping.
Oh, Caroline the Geek, thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Caroline. Ha-ha.
Smiley
One of my favorites.
Actually,
Hecate.
Rosalind.
Yes. Rosalind. Rosalind.
As inside Hecate's mind, lightning is cracking, black and terrible, as this old woman the wad, the evil darkness has become a throne that she crawls on top of. She's not a woman, she's like a predatory beast with a woman's face. It says, your friends will die, they will be destroyed, Icosagon will be shattered, you will tell me their secrets, you will tell me their weaknesses, and I shall do it, I shall do it!
I could tell you their weaknesses and then still destroy you because they are stronger and better than you could ever possibly hope to be.
You have no idea what you're doing! And a black burst of energy comes streaking towards Rosalind.
14.
And Rosalind expertly pirouettes and does a cartwheel. Awesomely use your trapeze artist skills to dodge this black thunderbolt. Screams Dread Hecate as she crawls down ready to strike you one more time, and she reaches down and grabs the chain around your neck, pulls you closer.
Is that her last chain?
It's the last chain around her neck as she starts to pulling on you.
It's a 14. Should I re-roll?
What's the defense check?
This is a 22 she rolled on you.
I'm going to re-roll.
Yes.
And you
Can
can,
power points?
I have.
You have one boost.
Nice.
if you want, you hear Alice protecting you, fighting for you. You hear Preston's voice fighting for you, Rosalind.
Also Adolphus.
And also Adolphus. He's been doing a pretty good job. He's been doing a pretty good job. But there were two. You can take 2 bonus power points for each case.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Nat 1. Nat 1. No.
Rosalind,
I'm gonna say curses.
I shall enjoy living inside your body forever. And as she pulls you closer, you fall into her body. And you're back in the sky, fully in charge. That little voice has gone quiet.
So she's no longer ejected?
No, she's still ejected.
Yeah,
she is not
flying through the air.
Rosalind basically just got lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Rosalind got. She's firmly
Consumed by the
firmly
void of
grabbed.
Hecate. Yeah.
So it's the hound's turn now?
No, the hound
I attacked
went.
Adolphus.
It's Adolphus.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's now Adolph. No, it's Amanda.
No.
Yeah, I was like, my turn.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so depressing.
So you're up in the air, right?
I'm on the ground.
No.
No, wait.
Well, you got attacked, but it still works.
Yeah.
Did you retreat?
How does that work?
Wait, you what?
I'm trying to
She
figure out.
wants to know where the falcon is.
Yeah, he got attacked, so I'm like,
No, it's still in the air. It's in. It's
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's in the air.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the reason I ask is I have a frostbolt, which is a ranged attack, a bolt of cold that does times 5 points of damage, all but cold or lux-based enemies, so it doesn't matter that you're there. Must roll 20 or be frozen. And then every turn the enemy gets to roll again to break free. But
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure he was up in the air. And
He is out. Yeah, he is out of
so
range.
He doesn't have to worry about it.
He is out of range of the hound, not the dragon.
But you're much
Yeah, but
more
out of
effective
range of the
against-
frostbolt. I am out of the range
I'm
of the
making sure
frostbolt.
out of the range of my frostbolt, is what I'm saying. So it's like he's not cold or luck. I don't want him to have to
Right.
roll.
Right. No, he is in the sky.
Okay.
He's in the sky, circling away.
Are you attacking the dragon?
Oh yeah, I gotta pick one, don't I?
Yeah. You're much more effective against the dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just redouble some efforts. So
Thank you. That was
Thank
for
you.
you. Rav Buna.
Thank you, Rav Buna.
Rav Buna.
Rav Buna.
It'd be a good time for my impossible with the impossible
Rave
thing.
Bunny. I know,
Just-
right? Oh, the-
Oh,
Holding on to the impossible thing.
yeah. Save it.
Oh, save it. Oh, do we get to actually decide when to use it, or is that because we don't know what the impossible thing is?
yeah, normally it just happens as soon as we get the donations.
Well,
but
it does not happen
now you're
immediately,
Doing,
yeah.
he's doing his own thing.
Okay, so I just have to. I'm gonna roll for
Is it,
it.
but you're just gonna drop that on us? That's not on us. That's on you.
You can look. We can have a discussion, but I have an idea of the impossible thing is
Okay, cool.
yeah.
All right. So it's not an automatic, right? I have to still roll and succeed.
No, if you're spending money to
Yeah.
utilize your maneuver, then yes, it automatically happens.
Okay, then yeah, a range attack does times 5 points of damage to the dragon, plus Glacis against Ignis is another times 2, so times 2 times 5.
So that's 10 points of damage bursting out of your Mustangs. How does this go? Paint us a picture.
No! Well, is this a destroying thing, or is
Oh, you impudent little thing! How dare you destroy him!
So yeah, I think this is just a straight, like, opens its mouth and just, like, blasts, like, cold, just right in the middle of the belly, and it spreads.
Frosting the edges, the center, as the frost kind of crackles all along. This gigantic dragon, as its coiling body slowly starts to stop, and then it just falls.
Die, you bitch!
Shoot at her!
Guys.
And it's annihilated.
Nice. Yes.
Boom!
Did you just give my dragon away as a trophy?
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
My God, amazing. Adolphus.
There's one dog left. I've got telemetry on it.
No. Not like this.
And I'll just say as a secondary move, she's gonna start going toward the figure. I know, just heading that way, toward Rosalind.
And Rosalind's still up in the air,
Yeah.
like shining with magical powers.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hecate.
Hecate in
Yeah,
Rosalind's
yeah,
body.
yeah, exactly. I am just going to then. I'm just going to attack the last dog.
I killed a dragon!
Kill the dragon, my love. I know you did.
Just a standard strike.
Okay. The whale comes rising
Yeah,
up.
I'm gonna ideally. I've just come down.
Oh, true.
So I think what I'm gonna do is slam on it with my tail.
Oh, you're doing a fluke. You're
Yeah.
fluking.
Sure.
Yeah. The whale's most devious and dastardly attack.
All right. So that what'd you roll?
What'd you roll?
10.
It's a 9 plus 4. 13.
Then I'm re-rolling.
Oh.
Nice.
Hope you choke
Oh,
on it.
it's got an angry face. It's got an angry face already.
Oh wait, no. What was the check?
14.
14. Yeah.
Yes.
20.
20.
Meaning that
Advanced.
it's a knockback. The target must beat a CN 20 or tumble.
10.
Ha-ha! Take that, dread thing!
How much damage?
Foul thing. 2 damage.
That's it.
Yes!
The whale's fluke slams into the hound, sending it tumbling
Thank you.
through the tundra, shattering and erupting. Mech's destroyed.
What happens to her?
Oh, she's
still in
still
the
there.
air.
Well met, friends, well met. But I believe our enemy is still in the air.
Indeed true.
Top of the order.
Top of the order.
Okay.
But she doesn't have any mechs, so it's just her.
Just her, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm in the air and she's in the air.
Yes.
Okay, so I have the feather.
Feather.
Oh yes, previously on Champions of the Past, we established that Preston has been training Reginald the Pigeon to conceal objects and carry them. And
No, he's
we
a
also,
dove. Isn't he a
or
dove?
the dove, excuse me. Well,
Pigeons are doves.
Yeah.
It's just a
Ugly,
beautiful, beautiful
ugly
pigeon.
dove.
Don't you speak to me of pigeons.
At any rate, Anyway,
Hecate will kill you.
Guys.
Also previously on Champions of the Past, when Rosalind escorted Preston to his workshop, Preston made sure that Reginald spent a lot of time with Rosalind. And Reginald stole a feather from Rosalind's outfit, which Preston has. I'm going to use that and everything that I know from Dante and a little bit of everything else that I've picked up along the way to say that my power is Vitae, and on the sheet it says life, flora, soul. Dante told me that this was a soul problem, that there are 2 souls in the body, and I think that if I spend everything I have and the feather, it's enough to astrally project. And I'm going to eject so that I fly out of the Falcon and collide with Rosalind, making physical contact.
And you're going to channel and pour all of your...
Everything into her.
Everything into her. Okay.
I'm not giving her up, not for 1 second.
Technically, I spent so much that I definitely used either Hyper Assist or Healing Touch. GM's choice, how that plays out.
You have used. Okay.
No.
The eagle, swooping down, opens its mouth in a curdling scream as you eject. Preston, does your suit have any kind of...
Little, like, glider wings.
Little glider
basically.
wings.
Like, we said earlier that his suit was shaped kind of like a bird, and these are the thunk.
The wings. As Preston
Something
comes...
of Leonardo's book.
Yes!
As Preston comes streaking through the sky straight for Dread Hecate, channeling his energy like a beaming power of raw soul energy as you fly into Hecate's body, thwap in the air, slamming into her, your energy dropping into the dread dark place. Suddenly, Preston has astrally projected himself into this realm between worlds. What he sees are the forests that go on forever, the gilded spires, the twisting black form, and the creature Hecate standing atop it, still holding a chain dropping down into her mass that you can still see has 1 human arm sticking up out of it.
Impossible thing, impossible thing, impossible thing.
He may be able to do the impossible thing without calling the impossible thing, crazily enough. He's doing
But
a lot of
it's way
impossible
cool
things.
to use the impossible
At least 3
thing.
before
Yes.
breakfast, I believe.
Agreed.
You feel in your heart an echo of Icosagon. It's reaching, yes, and Hecate can feel it as he says, Preston, I am far from you. I cannot do, but perhaps I can do something. Do you need me?
Yes, old man. I think we need you very badly.
Open your heart, Preston. Open your heart to me.
And I am going to trust Icosagon.
So we don't know anything that's happening, right? Because we were like...
No, this is all happening at a single
Yeah,
instant.
we're like on the ground, presumably looking up as his astral projection body or whatever.
His real body
like,
slams in.
Yeah.
In the brief moments, you're seeing 2 human bodies. Her flame winks out. He's slammed into her. They're just 2 tumbling, falling
Okay.
forms.
Got it.
As in the dream space, you feel like a burning sun. Your entire Every molecule in your body feels more alive than you've ever felt, than you've ever dreamed. You see yourself, you see your friends, you see your entire lineage. You see every Peabody going back to the entire web of humanity as it burns through you, channeling like a single bolt that slams into Dread Hecate, who screams! Screams as she starts to burn, the flesh and ichor burning away, revealing Rosalind's body. She's in there. She's in there. But you only have to make a choice. Hecate's on the ropes. She's screaming. She's screaming. But Rosalind is there to be rescued. You only can go to one.
I'm going for Rosalind.
And as you race through, wrapping Rosalind in your arms, the last chain shatters. The universe around you shatters. and you're falling. You're falling. Rosalind, you're falling.
Am I in my suit or just?
You're in your suit, but you're falling.
I've been
You're both
running
falling.
for them.
We're both going towards them. Yes.
Okay, roll to catch them with your. Do you want to eject to grab them, or are you trying to grab them with your mechs?
I was hoping to catch them in the blowhole.
I was hoping to like the back of the Mustang on its back like a horse.
Okay. Let's say that you are heading in first, and you're kind of rising up underneath as backup.
Yeah, totally.
So you try and use your. Go ahead and roll for it. You got to roll for it. Oh, yeah. Roll for it. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes.
23.
And as the Mustang leaps through the
Style
air,
and grace and adds 4 points to it.
Preston and Rosalind slam into the back of this horse. Scream. Rosalind's barely got her shit together, but Preston, you kind of know what's up, and you grab the side and you grab her. And the horse comes to a stop.
All right, I'm just gonna like eject out. Like, Rosalind, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Just give her a big fucking hug because I'm just kind of a clingy hug.
And you hug, and you hug.
I was really worried.
I'm sorry. You shouldn't have saved me. You should have killed her. I'm so sorry.
What are you talking about? Of course we'd save you. What do you mean? Preston, what happened?
She's still there.
I could only take one of the two. I know everyone's wishes.
Still
and
out
I know
there.
my wishes.
It's okay.
And
He made the right
I
choice.
chose her.
And Preston, as you look up in the sky, your falcon crackles, cracks, and blows away.
What?
Like so much
Wait, what? Why?
dust. In the sky, where they'd been grabbed, you see it. A light. Red, blue, black, white, green, crackling like a tear in reality that's getting bigger,
So wait, so this tear is what just disintegrated his mech?
No.
No, that's gone.
Why was the mech? Help me understand what happened.
Sacrifice
the
was
mech.
required.
Got it. Okay. Oh, okay. I understand.
In fact, your suit sparkles, crackles,
Oh shit.
and disappears as well.
Whoa.
But Preston is there, holding Rosalind in his arms.
And there's this vortex.
And the vortex is ripping. You can all start to feel the wind. Your hair blowing.
This is the Admiralty to all hands. I need all naval fleets. Fire on my position
No, we need to
now.
run.
Yes, get in your mechs. Move.
I'm pressing
now.
the button.
I don't have a mech.
The two of you into the flagship. Come.
You're pressing what button?
The light button that
The light
came
button.
on.
Oh no, cousin. There's no.
Yeah,
no light
that's
button.
it's the ultimate champion.
For that.
So-
I want to talk to my Cossack.
Absolutely, sir. We are opening fire on your mark.
Into the flagship now.
Yeah, we're running.
Champions.
Probably running slower.
Alice. Yes, Alice. What is happening? Are you all right?
You tell us. Yes, we rescued Rosalind, but what is that?
I'm afraid the power's needed. I cannot close it. It's created an energy vortex that I cannot stop alone. It is going to erupt.
Am I on these comms with
Yes.
everybody else? Man, you said the power of the Drunken Scotchman might be powerful enough to destroy Hecate. Do you think its power might be enough to close this rift?
Adolphus, using the raw energy of the explosion, I can channel it through my forces. By God, perhaps.
I'll back you up with all the firepower of the British Navy. We will escape now. Fire on my command, man.
Absolutely. As you, what's going on?
We're all gonna
Leave
get
it.
Yeah,
They're
on
on the ship.
You guys
We
are-
Yeah, like they,
Well, you guys
they're
are-
on her
Yeah,
ship.
you're on the
so they're
Mustang.
fine.
We're on the
I'm
Mustang.
still on my ship.
damn,
Get
I
the
was
All right,
hell
so
out of here.
I'm going to take them
So the Mustang
onto.
opens up,
Yeah, they're on the
and
Mustang.
you guys drop inside.
Yeah, but then I was going to take us all in the whale because then we can go underneath the right? We
yeah.
dive in
Sure.
the water.
You
where
guys
everything
drop down
explodes,
into
so,
the
like,
whale.
they'll
The
come with
Mustang
me,
turns
and
around, and if you want to open the whale's mouth, there could be a berth for the Mustang to dive in.
Yeah, doing it. Thanks, XO Go Under.
Yes,
Hey,
awesome.
man.
And as the whale's mouth opens, the Mustang kind of leaps in, and it actually disapparates as it goes, and you three land inside the whale's belly. As
I
it
direct the whale straight down into the earth and out towards the naval forces.
And as you drop down underwater, is it the rift is about to touch down on the ground?
Okay, I'm sorry. Use the impossible thing. Just do it.
The impossible thing was saving poor Rosalind.
No one.
Yeah.
That was impossible. As the crackling comes down to destroy, do we open fire?
Well, I
I say, fire!
And the ironclads, half a mile, as you guys see these cannonballs, and above in the air, a pink glint of light as the Drunken Scotsman just starts to fall.
We're seeing this on a little TV screen.
You gave Drunken Scotsman to Icosagon?
Yeah.
As it falls down, the cannonballs and the firing, it all collides in a perfect moment as the whale drops down below, and there's a detonation the likes of which the world has never seen. It's felt half a world away. It's felt in the Pacific. It's heard. The windows in London shake as the entire forest of this small province of Tunguska shakes. And the landscape, as if it was struck by a hurtling comet. The smoke will be in the atmosphere for weeks. The global temperature will drop by 4 degrees, ushering in what is the most recent and smallest of ice ages to plague the planet we call Earth. But the flagship,
Goddamn whale's still alive.
rises in the frosty bay. The ironclads are untouched.
Didn't even destroy the Navy. Sorry, I'm not acting anymore.
I stand up and the throne melts away to greet my 3 friends. Miss Thorne,
Can you ever forgive me?
there's nothing to forgive.
Well.
No. Temptation is the lot of not just the lower classes, but also the high. I've seen the greatest of us be corrupted. Please, do not blame yourself. Blame Hecate and her damned power. Hopefully, we've put a stop to it for good.
Thank you, Your Majesty. And thank you, Preston. It wasn't worth it, but...
No, but you were.
Preston.
And you should always know that you are worth it.
Preston, what wasn't worth it?
It's gone. Everything that Icosagon gave him, it's gone.
That's all right. I still have a birthday party to go to.
Your power.
Didn't need it. Still capable of doing plenty of amazing things.
I imagine that's true.
Serve no doubt of it. We'll have to get you some manner of formal power to make up for that which you lost.
Only if you think it's necessary, but the first thing I would require are some of those excellent scones they make aboard this vessel.
Smiths!
What ho! Scones for the lot of you! As Smiths walks in with a trolley and the most delicious smell of scones wafts over our 4 heroes. And the flagship sails into the frosty north. Our champions to ride again against all odds. And that is where we will end this adventure.
Yay! You did the impossible,
Thank you,
and
guys.
we got out alive.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my
Thanks for
God.
watching.
Thank you for watching. Oh my God.
I
That
can't.
was amazing.
I thank you guys
Good job,
so
Colin.
much.
Keep on.
You finished your
Yeah.
first.
Oh my gosh! If we ever come back to this, I must know what happens next.
Oh, I mean, he becomes Batman.
Victorian Batman?
Yeah.
Basically.
Fuck yes.
Watch out.
No powers, just
Oh yeah,
gadgets.
he could be the Kinetic Ranger.
No powers. Just
Yes, I
gadgets.
love this. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Applause to Ms. Campos for playing
Amazing.
amazing dual roles. Thank you so much.
And thank you to Saving Throw for
Well,
having
oh my
us.
goodness,
Thank you
thank
so
you
much,
guys
Saving
for
Throw.
having us.
We
Thanks.
appreciate
you,
it
Dom.
very much.
Dom.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
We sincerely hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. This was wild and strange and worked better than I possibly could have imagined. I love these players. I love Ms. Gina, who is part of our normal
miss
cast.
you.
We miss
We miss
her.
you, Viva.
A new episode?
And if you enjoyed our little live action adventoire,
Which, like, let's be honest, if you didn't, you suck.
yeah, hey, he's not wrong. And you want to catch more of us, Chapter 2, our second arc of Champions of the Earth, comes out this Tuesday.
Oh, shit.
Our teenagers, our hapless, sweet teenagers in
And
Beach,
Prince Adolf.
at Beach Bay are now going to have to start to face the kind of world-challenging, globe-defying, high-stakes danger that these champions faced tonight.
Homecoming.
And they've got
The homecoming dance.
a dance to prepare for. So we hope you all join us. Once again, you can check us out. Just Internet Champions Cast, literally anywhere. It will bring you to us.
Search optimization, yo.
If you gave us something awesome tonight,
Oh yeah.
follow our Twitter, please, so
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can get in touch with you, because I might want to send you something as a little thank you.
Yeah, as we said last time, anyone who follows us, let's just extend it to anyone who follows us has followed us within the last week and 9 days or so. We're gonna do a drawing to send you some sweet swag, and pretty soon it won't just be pins we're sending. So why don't you start thinking about the future champions?
But for the person who gave me my belated birthday present, this one is yours.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Right.
So once again, thank you guys all so much. We are going to have celebration beers because we've deserved it, and we will see you all later. Friends, family, countrymen, have yourselves an adventure.